This video is long overdue, but it is finally here, and it will address myself and dhealthstore.com as it pertains to certain customers out there who are responsible for negative reviews about myself and dhealthstore.com. And simply because they don't understand me as a person and they don't understand me in business. They don't understand my number one reason for being here on the planet, which is not business, but cultivation of human beings. Cultivation of human beings. I am here first and foremost for spiritual reasons, to help people out on a spiritual level of existence. I am here to help give people insight into their personality. I am here to give people insight as to why they apply for certain life lessons that they are presently experiencing but don't understand, and are getting results or consequences that they, number one, don't like, number two, that they don't understand. So life is not hunky-dory for these people. And so they're messed up human beings. They don't have love. They're not generating enough income or the amounts of income that they would like to. They don't have good health. They don't have good energy. They're just messed up people. They lack. And they lack in so many areas because they lack in understanding. They lack in so many areas of life because they lack in understanding, especially understanding of self and of self in relation to the universe. They lack an understanding of the bigger scheme of things. There are customers, former customers, present customers who really didn't and don't understand me in dhealthstore.com. Yes, there are former customers and present customers. And I'm quite sure or certain that there will be future customers who don't really understand me as a person and who don't understand me as a man conducting business. They are confused. They are ignorant. And they act on these things. And it doesn't get them the result or results that they think they should get. So it does a disservice to them. Now, it's on them, it's their fault, not mine. It's their fault. So I'm here to give these individuals some understanding in hopes that they will gain necessary insight and act on that insight, which is information, so that things can begin to turn around from them. Because if they're like that with myself and the health store, they're going to be like that with others who may be like myself and conduct business like myself. You have individuals who think that I'm just a businessman. They think that I am here primarily to do business. They don't know, they don't understand that I'm here for something bigger than business. Because you see, we can live on this planet without business. And native or original peoples prove this, for it has been done. We can live on this planet without business. We can live on this planet without jobs or careers. It's been done. Now, I'm not suggesting that we stop doing these things, because these things are a part of where we are today. They are a part of our collective agreement to do the things that we do today, to be where we are today. Whether we like it or not, it's a collective agreement. And that's why the world is the way that it is. So you have individuals, they don't understand that I am first and foremost a spiritual counselor, and I use business as a medium to do the higher work, to do the work of healing on all levels. I don't just help to heal on the physical, but on all levels: sexual, emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual, all levels. They don't understand that. They simply think that I'm a businessman conducting business, which makes them a customer or consumer when they purchase from myself. And they think that that relationship gives them some type of power, because they bring over a mindset from the matrix that does give them power as a customer or a consumer. Because in the matrix, they have been taught that the customer is always right and the customer has power. And that is true in the matrix when you are dealing with that commerce or commercial mindset and system or paradigm. That's very true. If you exist just to make money, then people, customers, they have power over you. They have power over you. If you're here just to make profit and selling things to people, then people have power over you. But if you're here to cultivate fallen humanity, uncultivated humanity, then people do not have power over you. Especially when you understand that you are plugged into the cosmos, you are plugged into the universe, which means you are plugged into universal abundance. And that yourself and the universe is responsible for your abundance, for your wealth, your prosperity, your affluence, and all of those other good things. You understand that. Then these individuals, customers, worldly, mundane-minded customers, they don't have power over you. Not you. The spiritual person conducting business, which makes that individual a spiritualpreneur. They don't have power over you, but the problem is they think they think that they have power over you, and this creates a problem for those individuals, because they think that they have power over you being a consumer, because they hold that thing called a bill, a unit of measurement called a dollar. But you see, you can't really blame these people, because they're ignorant, and they are where they are for a reason. Now in the matrix, they got some power. If they get mad at you, they don't have to spend their money with you. And if you're dependent upon their money for livelihood, because you're into making a living, you're not into living your making, you're into making a living, those people have power over you. And therefore, there is that measure of fear, of loss, of sales, profit. So in response to that fear of losing or lack, you kiss ass. Because you feel you have to kiss ass, or you feel or believe that you have to kiss ass in order to please the customer, so the customer can make the purchase so you can get the money. Because you got to make a living. Or, hell, you just may be greedy and just want more. You just may want more. So, in those cases, the customer, the consumer, has power. So imagine these people with this mindset, knowing that they have power, especially, coming from the perspective of the mundane, how things are with department stores and, your corporations out there, the restaurants and the car dealerships and gyms and just about everything that is tied into money, making a sale, providing a service. Either you're selling a product or a service. You know how it is. These people got that mentality. Oh, I'm not going to get my way? Oh, number one, I won't shop with you no more. You won't get my money. And nowadays, because of the internet, number two, oh, I'll just write a negative complaint. I'll destroy you. Not only will I not patronize you, I will use my energy to tell other people not to patronize you. Because I didn't get my way, because I'm mad at you, because I'm not getting my way, I'm going to infect other people to hurt you even more. Because I think I got the power to do that. Now, in the matrix, they do. But when they come over into this domain, that's where the problems begin. See, first and foremost, dear viewer, you have to understand how I truly feel. Now, some of the things I'm about to say will probably hurt you and upset you, but I don't care. I live in truth, and I have to be at peace with myself first and foremost. That's why my life is the way that it is. I'm a hounded man because of how I live. And there are a lot of people out there who would like the things that I have, but they are afraid to do the things that I do. I don't kiss ass for nothing or nobody, and I never will. It's not that serious to me. I'm not caught up on making a living. That does not dominate my life. Living my making, that's what dominates my life. And I'm smart enough to make a living while living my making. That's what gives me power. Because I was doing me and the things that I'm known for before I ever conducted business. What's in here and what's in here came before business. As a matter of fact, business followed putting what's in here and bringing out what's in here out. I was doing the work before business. Business and making the products and selling the products. That's an outpouring of what's on the inside of me. It's the manifestation of my ideas. Yeah, I'm a spiritual counselor first and foremost. I'm a healer first and foremost. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand that. I was blessed with the knowledge of herbs and translated that into a herbal business in which to finance myself, in which to finance my freedom. I'm free to work for you every day of my life because I'm serious with the mission. And that mission involves helping to cultivate humanity. Helping to cultivate humanity. I understand that. I understand that. So I was blessed with the knowledge of herbs, and I was also blessed with the knowledge of business. Modern day business. Just about everything pertaining to business. From your marketing, your advertising, your manufacturing, your labeling, production, all of that. I just have the knack for it. And then it helps that with Capricorn and the third house Placidus orb, I have a strong mind. I'm a student. I'm one of the most serious students out there. because Placidus orb starting with Scorpio ascendant, which means I have Scorpio on the cusp of the first house, which means I have Capricorn on the cusp of the third house, which is owned by Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, which is mental. Mental. And Capricorn is strict. It deals with authority, discipline. And so when you apply that to the mind, I have a very disciplined mind. So I study. So even before my computer, you see the U.S. Constitution. Most Americans don't even own a U.S. Constitution, but I got it just hanging out in front of the computer. I got an astrology book on tour just hanging out before the computer. I have a very disciplined mind, so I like to study. So I study things that are pertinent. I study things that impact me in life, like law and business, health, diet, nutrition, sex, relationships, astrology, those things, stuff that impact us all. Money or finances. I study that. Family. I study that. Fashion. I study that. Law enforcement. I study that. Advertising, marketing, politics, government, history, world affairs, current events. I study that. The occult, metaphysics, quantum physics. I study it. And I've been doing so since the age of 19. And I apply what I study. And I get certain results. And those results are greatly coveted to this very day, which is why I'm such a controversial figure. There are many out there who want what I have, but they're not willing to pay the price. They're not willing to do the work for whatever reason or reasons. So you can't have it. It doesn't work like that. You gotta do the work. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta surrender. But see, you don't want to do that. See, you want the popularity and the fame, and you want the money. You want it all. But you don't want to stop drinking your Starbucks coffee. You don't want to stop watching your porn. You don't want to stop listening to your degenerate hip hop, your degenerate rap music. You don't want to stop watching American Idol and Dancing with the Stars and Seduction and all that other bullshit. You don't want to stop that. But you want what I have, and you want what others out there, what they have. Which is the result of them, which is the result of myself working. You can do the same damn thing, but you make a choice, goddammit, not to. And that's why your ass do not have what you feel or think you should have. And the universe don't care nothing about what the hell you think or what the hell you feel. While those thoughts and that feeling goes against universal law. Doesn't give a damn. So I was blessed with the knowledge of herbs. And I had no idea of that gift. That it would finance me to be free to do what I do. And this is what certain customers don't understand, man. They don't understand it. It's bigger than business. It's bigger than you being a customer or a consumer. And it's bigger than me being a businessman. They don't understand that. You cannot destroy me or any business that I create. Because any business that I create is going to be a medium by which I do what I'm on the planet to do. I'm here to do good, positive things. And you cannot destroy that with bad or negativity. An uncultivated human being cannot destroy a cultivated human being. Go ask Veronica Laxmi or Karen Beadle. Go ask her. Go ask her, Alexis K. Tyler. Or whoever else. And Amon Dolphin. or whoever else. You can't do it. A person with less knowledge than a man or woman with a lot of knowledge cannot destroy that man or woman possessing more knowledge than they. A less cultivated person cannot destroy a person more cultivated than they. It's law. And it does not just apply to myself. It may even apply to you or others out there. It cannot be done. And a person operating from unskillful emotion cannot destroy a person operating from skillful logic. Cannot do it. Logic will rule every time. And black folks, this is why Caucasians rule over us to this very day. Because generally speaking, we are an emotional people, and generally speaking, Caucasians are a logical, rational-minded people. But both do harm because emotions and logic work together. So when you got both, then look out. When you got both, look out. See, a lot of people don't have both. They will sacrifice one over the other or for the other. It's not the way that's supposed to be, but it is. But when you find a human being, whether white or black or whatever else, Asian or Native American, and they're skillful with logic and they're skillful with emotion, in those unique, rare cases, you have human beings. Human beings in the process of cultivating themselves. I can't say that about the majority of people on the planet. Because most people are either logical in a linear fashion or emotional in a linear fashion. But getting back to my point, logic rules here in the matrix, especially Western civilization or so-called civilization, because civilization really means enslavement. Wild means free. That's why the savages were called wild, the wild savages. They were free. And the conquerors, who were for the most part Europeans, they were enslaved. And they traveled to foreign lands to enslave other people. It didn't matter. Wherever they went, that was their job, especially if they were commissioned by the church. And that was even applicable to fellow Caucasians or fellow Europeans. In history, they may have been called pagans, the European pagans. But they were even called wild and savage. So they had to be civilized, enslaved. They had to be converted into Christians, civilized people, God-fearing people. I don't want to digress too much, so let me get off of that and get back on point. So the herbs, that finances me. That keeps me free to do all of the things that I do day in and day out that most people really don't have a clue of what that consists of. They don't really have a clue. And because they don't have a clue, for many of them, I may make my life look very easy. I may make my work look very easy. It's not an easy life, and it's not an easy work. But still I can say it's a wonderful life. And I'm in love with life. And I wouldn't want to do anything other or different from what I'm doing now. I accept the challenges, the problems. I welcome them. In all due honesty, I enjoy them because I got the spiritual insight. And I'm always looking for the gift. And the gift is the lesson to be learned. And the information from that so that I can apply and grow in wisdom. And when you apply that wisdom, then your life is enhanced. I understand it, so therefore I love it. So I'm a spiritual counselor. I'm a spiritual healer first and foremost. And I'm wise enough to use business to foster those things. And I know a lot of people are having difficulty doing that. There are a lot of people on planet Earth who are spiritual healers. They're here to help cultivate humanity, but they don't have that business game strong. So they may be in corporate America, yearning to do what they incarnated to do, but may not know how to do it. Or they may be in business and they're struggling. It's crazy when you really look at it. You know, it's like, wow. Because I sit back and I look at things, I'd be like, wow, like this person, whew, if this person just invested more time into what's in here rather than outside the world and paying bills and worried about mortgage and rent and car note and telephone bill and cable bill and all these bills. If they would just invest the necessary amount of time and just study and just research and investigate and refine themselves, refine their knowledge, cultivate that faith, that belief in self and abilities, they will be doing it. Get some knowledge on business, get some knowledge about personal development, self-help, listen to motivational tapes, inspirational tapes, work on improving their vocabulary and their speech delivery. Man, they would really be doing some things with or without a college degree. I don't have a college degree, never went to college. But that didn't stop me from doing what I came to planet Earth to do. See, I have the things that we're supposed to have, especially being here in the Matrix, right? I have those things, but I have them on my own terms. So I'm a happy person. I'm a happy camper. I set things up in a way that nobody can take from me what I possess. Because what I possess comes from here and here, and you can't take that. You can take the material manifestation of what comes out of here and here, but you can't take what's in here and what's in here, and I know that. And that's why the Christian scripture says, store up your treasures where thieves cannot break in to steal, and where moth do not corrupt. And that's in here, and that's in here, according to my interpretation. I don't want to argue with religious people, because you know religious people, they'll make it someplace physical. So I don't have time to argue about if a thing is tangible or intangible. To me, it's intangible. And the intangible gives birth to the tangible, or that which is tangible. So individuals don't understand that the business helps me to do the higher work. And the higher work is more important than business. So you got to understand, we can live on this planet without doing business, without having jobs and careers. We can live without doing the things that we think that we need to do and that we are dependent upon. We don't have to be consumers. This planet provides us everything that we need. Always has and always will. But you do have individuals who understand the laws of the planet and the universe, and they choose to exploit, to manipulate, to do harm, understanding certain laws that others, which just happens to be the majority of people, are ignorant to. And so they become the manufacturers and everybody else becomes the consumer. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm saying that there's something wrong with consuming. See, there are different types of consumers and different types of consuming. So there's nothing wrong with consuming the things that we require. There's nothing wrong with consuming vitamins and minerals. your herbal supplements. There's nothing wrong with consuming food, beverage. There's nothing wrong with that. Bottled water. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got people out here, consumers, who are consuming things that they don't require. But because they lack as human beings, they are afraid to go within and work on self. They spend all of their time outwardly buying things. They have to distract themselves from dealing with going within by purchasing external things. They got to get a nose job, chin job, cheek job, breast job, booty job, penis job. They got to purchase. They got to get a new house, a new car, a new apartment, a new ring, a new bracelet, a new necklace, a new outfit, a new wardrobe, new cosmetics. Just gotta shop. Shop, 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 shop. Gotta shop, gotta shop, gotta shop, gotta shop. Why? I gotta distract myself. I can't be still. I can't be quiet. That's some scary shit, man. I may have to look at myself. I don't want to do that. Hell, I may discover that I'm the cause of my miserable life. I may discover that I am the cause of my problems. I don't want to do that. So I need commotion. You know, I got to be caught up in things. I always got to be doing something. I don't want to deal with myself. If I'm depressed, I don't want to look at the root cause of my depression. I want to go out and shop, God damn it. I want to go buy something. Because I don't want to deal with the cause of my depression, which is within me. And I got control of me. And I can go within me anytime. But I choose not to. Because I'm afraid. Or I'm lazy. Or hell, I may even like it because it justifies how I am. It justifies me in being a bitch. Being angry. Upset at the world, mad at people. That's how I am. That's how it's always been for me, and I'm used to it. And if I start looking at the causes of it, I may make the choice to change it, and then my external world will change. And that's unknown to me. Peace is unknown to me. And you know how it is, Djehuty. We have a fear of that which is unknown. We got to fear the unknown. I may get peace. I don't know peace. Hell, I may end up with love or being love. I don't know what that is. That's frightening because I don't know. I ain't never had it. And I ain't never had these things because I act a certain way, and acting a certain way get me certain things. So, man, that's scary, man. So I shop. You know, I don't deal with the root cause. I'm not a radical. You know, I get depressed, I go eat ice cream, I eat chocolate, I go have sex, I go watch porn, I go masturbate, I go drink alcohol, I go smoke cigarettes, drugs. I don't deal with root causes, Djehuty. So I'm a consumer. And I consume things that I'm even addicted to or dependent upon. I'm addicted to things that I have given my power away to. So I'm addicted to things that have more power over me because my willpower is weak. I haven't cultivated my willpower. I'm too busy spending and fantasizing about spending my money on things, including things that I don't require, I don't need, but I want them. See, this is what you're dealing with the majority of people. This is what you're dealing with. And the imps of the rulers of the matrix, they know it. So that's why you have department stores. You have shops. You have all of these commercial entities whereby certain individuals who hide behind corporations sell products and or services. They're manufacturers. They're retailers. And the people on the opposite end are consumers. They consume. And this scenario is worse with black people. African American is worse. Because even though they are less than 15% of the total population of the United States, they are 95% consumer. Their power is in consumption. Their power is in consumption, and the numbers are staggering. When you look at what they consume, what they choose to consume. There's a reason why African Americans are in the shape and condition that they are in. And it is nobody's fault but theirs. But what's true of African Americans being consumers is true of Americans generally. Because generally speaking, Americans are a consumerist people. And you can break it down. That's why they got markets. I mean, you have the teenage market, the toddler market, the teenage female market, the female market, the male market. They got markets. They can break it down. They can break it down by gender. And women consume more than males. They can break it down by race. And African Americans consume more than white Americans, or Latino, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans. They can break it down. It's a science. It's a science. So you have individuals who are coming out of that zone, that world, whereby they have power because they got the dollar. And the dollar is fuel for the corporations. The dollar is the fuel. The corporations exist for the dollar, the profit. Not the people, but the profit. But the people, they got the dollar, which converts into profits. So the corporations need the people. But the corporations, the heads of the corporation, they're smart. And they have flipped things, and they make the people think that they need the corporation because the corporation provides employment as well as the service or the thing that the person, the people, are dependent upon. Now ain't that a bitch, as Johnny Goodtar Watson would say. But that's how it is. The corporations need the people, but the people feel they need the corporations, including government, which is a corporation. So you have these type of individuals, and in my case, and pertaining to D Health Store, it's mostly African Americans in general, African American females in particular. About 95% of the cases. But see, I understand that mindset that they have. So they come to D Health Store. They hear about Djehuty, and they hear about the great things that the business does pertaining to natural health. There's no advertising, so it's all word of mouth. And so, people want to be a part of a good thing, so they run and they jump on board. And they're coming with an old world mentality, an old world consumerist mentality, coming into a new zone, a new world. And that's where the problems come from. Because they don't understand. They come with that linear consumerist mentality. I want my stuff now. I want it tomorrow. I'm a consumer. You owe me. You got my money. I purchased a product. And I want it right now. I don't care about nothing. Even though I don't know about the operation, I don't care. I want it. Even though it takes 2 weeks to make extracts, So what? I ordered it, so I should have it. But we have sales all the time because we look out for people. We hear how people say that they would be healthy or healthier if they had more money, if they could afford the products. So we cater to that. And what that got to do with anything? Well, for one, you're going to sell out of certain products. Well, just get some more. That is true. To get some more and get it fast. If you're dealing with chemicals, if you don't care about nature, then you will get more just like that to satisfy the insatiable and ferocious appetite of American consumers. It takes me 2 weeks to make an extract. Why it take 2 weeks? These other companies, they push their stuff out like that. Yeah, they do. Because they process with chemical solvents. Are you asking me to do that? Are you asking me to do that? See, that's where the problem comes in at, because you don't understand me. I'm not like other business people. I'm not here for the dollar. I'm not going to sell out my mother nature. And I'm not going to sell out human health for a goddamn dollar. Ever. Ever. I made up my mind that when I went into business, or that when I will go into business, I am going to go into business predicated upon embracing nature. I'm not selling out. I never set out to make billions and millions of dollars. I know what it takes to do that. And that's why you don't really see natural businesses balling. That's why Whole Foods Market sells a lot of toxic things, a lot of insalubrious things, because that profit motive. They weren't always like that. But eventually, they get there. And I have eyes to see. I'm not selling out. So I wrote a lot of articles. I have spent time with people explaining to people about myself and how and why I do business the way that I do it. I have integrity, even in business. That means that there is no sellout. You can't buy me. I don't do business for money. And that's why many people say, well, he's stupid. Because business, the motive for business is to make a profit. But see, I understand that. But I'm not willing to make that profit at the expense of selling out or sacrificing integrity. I'm not willing to do that in order to get money, to make a profit. I'm not willing to part with integrity. I'm not willing to hurt people and sell people things that I know is no good for them. I'm not willing to do that. I won't be able to sleep at night. That's very important for me. What's in here is very important for me. I can't do that. And these people, they don't understand. But they come into my world with a old world or a consumerist mentality. They're coming with a old world consumerist paradigm into my zone, a new world that has a different paradigm. And so there's that clash because they don't understand. The majority of extracts on the market are processed with chemicals. So they can turn an extract out within 24 hours. It's crazy. It's crazy. See, you got a choice. You can use man-made chemicals to process that which is natural. But see, when you process that which is natural with chemicals, is no longer natural. Do you think you can add a chemical, a man-made chemical, a harmful, toxic chemical? Do you think you can add it to a herb and make an extract and think that when you're done with that extract that it's pure? You can't put chemicals in a thing and then take out all of the chemicals. When the chemical comes in contact with the herb, it's corrupted. It's polluted. But that's just part of the processing effect with individuals who do that, which is most of your major corporations. They can't wait on nature. Nature takes too long. It takes too long. My process takes too long. I wait on nature. It takes 2 weeks to use the sun and the moon as a solvent for the herbs. It takes too long. It takes too long. My process takes too long because I rely upon the sun, solar energy, and I rely upon the moon. Oh, it's a deep science to making extracts. I can't sell that out, people. I can't sell that out. Can't. And the more you make, the more the people take. People want a good thing. And if you got a good thing and you let it go at a cheap price, it's a wrap. It's like Frank Lucas, American Gangster, and selling heroin, pure heroin, at $10 a pop, who cornered the market. It's the same thing with herbs. See, these people, they don't understand that relationship between the luminaries, the sun and the moon, and what goes into the product coming from the sun and what comes from the moon. There's a science to that. They don't know, they don't care. They don't know, they don't care. Why are you coming to me, who utilizes a process that takes time? If you want something real quick, you need to go to where you can get it real quick. And let me tell you, if you get it quick, it's processed. Now, if you want it, go there. Don't come here asking us to speed up a process that is dependent upon a natural process that takes time. That's where your problem comes in at. See, when you have constant sales, stuff runs out. See, when you don't have a sale, your daily sales are cool, but when you have a sale, they quadruple, sometimes twice. So a one-page invoice becomes 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. People can afford that. You let stuff go up 50%, 60, 70%. A lot of people want to be healthy, which is a positive thing. They're going to purchase, people. They're going to purchase. They're going to purchase. That's just how it is. They're going to purchase. Most people purchase pursuant to how much they can afford economics. It's about economics more so than quality. But if you give people a chance to purchase quality at a price, with a price tag that is along the lines of a price tag that they're used to because of their personal economics, it's a wrap. They're going to take everything that is available, and understandably so. So you keep them where they are mentally, on, pertaining to their economics, and the thing is quality, they're going to purchase it. Because most people, because of their economics, their personal economics, they purchase poor quality items because that's what they can afford. So they're going to purchase what they can afford. So if you make a good thing affordable, they will purchase that. And there's more of an incentive to purchase good things, healthy things, than bad things. If you give people a choice, they're going to choose a good thing. But most people can't afford a good thing. So you hear most people saying, Djehuty, I can't afford to eat at Real Foods Daily. I can't afford to do that. I can't afford a veggie burger. A veggie burger is $8, $9. And for that amount of money, beloved, I can get, 9 burgers at Rally's for 99 cents. I can go to McDoodle Burgers and come up on 7 or 8 burgers for that price, or one veggie burger. That's how most people think. That's how the masses think. That's how African Americans think. It's deep, man. It's a lot that you have to know. I mean, it's really deep. It's really deep. Creams. People say, well, this cream is a little yellow. This cream is a little brown. Well, it's because we use herbs. I mean, think about it. You're going to make a vaginal tightening cream coming from oat gall, manjicani, which is brown, and the cream is white. How you get that? The cream should have some color to it if you're using real herb. Man, people so many people so messed up, they just don't care. Just give me the goddamn product. I don't care if it's chemical, if it's gonna give me just give it to me. People are foolish, man. And that's why there's so many problems, because they come into my domain and I'm gonna checkmate your ass. Because I cannot tolerate, I refuse to tolerate ignorance. I don't give a shit what the excuses or reasons are. You come my way, the Taurus horns and the Scorpio stinger is coming out. Period. Don't come my way. But the majority of people, they like to come my way. Yeah, they do. See, that's another reason why there are problems. If you got a problem with myself in D Health Store, why don't you just go away? Don't come. Don't come. But see, you want to come. Because deep down inside, you know you're getting the best. But at the same time, too, for a lot of these people, these irate customers responsible for negative reviews, they also are attention seekers. And they want the attention of Djehuty Ma'at, and sadly, and unfortunately, it's true for males and females, especially African Americans. That's what a lot of it is. Because for everybody who has written a negative review about me and my business, they were a customer. They were happy customers. And then something transpired and they didn't get their way. They didn't get what they wanted from Djehuty. And they got pissed off. They got pissed off. And I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of them that I dealt with, I cursed their ass out and it feel good because I can't stand ratchet motherfuckers. I swear to God, I cannot stand certain African Americans. I can't stand them motherfuckers. I cannot. I can't stand them motherfuckers. They come with stank attitude, number one. Stank attitude is not going to make a situation better. A positive attitude will. A self-entitlement attitude ain't going to get your ass shit. You lose. You lose. Always trying to get and just take. That's poverty consciousness. And the people who do that, they don't have shit in life. They don't have shit in life. Now, part of my reason being here, too, is to educate African Americans. That's a very challenging job. That's why nobody really wants it. But African Americans could learn a lot from me. I happen to have melanin. I'll be black like them. And I ain't gonna lie. In my mind, a lot of times there's frustration. Because I don't really like sharing my skin color with them. I'm not going to lie to you. You see these motherfuckers on TMZ and Gossip and with fucking hair hats and twerking and tattoos all on their body and black ass lips from smoking weed, doing stupid shit. I'm sorry. I just have to keep her. I don't like them motherfuckers. No, I don't. I don't. Put them motherfuckers back in slavery, burn them, do what the Germans did to the Jews, get rid of them motherfuckers. I can't stand them. There is no reason why any of us should be acting the way that we act today in the midst of where we are today with all of the resources available to us. No excuse, man. That's a choice. That's a choice. A choice made by generally weak-ass people. That's what that is. Don't make no sense. White people against us, and the white man always messing with us, and the police do this to us, and we don't get no justice in the court, then maybe you ought to change your goddamn ways. If you feel or think that the people are against your ass, and you want them to change, maybe you should change before you expect another to change. They just we porch monkey, we just have babies and we have babies out of wedlock and we don't get married. And well, let's look at it. Are they just saying that? Or is that the case and you can't deal with it? So if you don't like white folks talking about black folks don't get married, then motherfuckers start getting married. Oh, but see, you don't want to do that. See, that's a challenge. That's a challenge for your ass. So you got to be a wife now. You got to be a husband now. Your ass got to be a mother now. You got to be a father now. And you don't want to do that. It's a challenge for your ass. So if you don't like people saying that African Americans or people who don't get married or generally who don't get married, you got the power to change that. But see, your monkey ass don't want to get married. Because you want to do what the fuck you want to do. Shit, I want to stay out and party. I don't want no man telling me what to do. And the nagging ass children always want me to cook and do stuff. See, you don't want to do that. Fuck that shit, man. You know, cause nigga shit, I'm trying to catch these motherfucking hoes, man. I'm not trying to fucking provide like that shit, man. I gotta get a job, shit like that, man. Go to work 5 days out the motherfucking week, man. Keep food on the table, man. That shit is stressful and shit like that. I'm not trying to deal with that shit here, man. I'm trying to, you know, mac these motherfucking hoes, shit, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with some money. So, you know, I can't be no motherfucking father, nigga. I can't be no motherfucking husband. You know, I can make motherfucking babies. You know what I'm saying? I can make the motherfucker because I like getting some pussy, but, you know, nigga, shit, I can't be no father, man. Fuck that. Shit, even if I want to, shit, I wouldn't know how to do it. Because, shit, nigga, I didn't have no motherfucking father. Nigga, you want me to be your father and I didn't have no father? This is all the type of shit you would hear from African Americans. Generally speaking. Not all of us, but generally speaking. This is what you would hear. I'm long overdue on videos really breaking it down on African American people because I'm one of those individuals. I'm really tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of all the excuses. I'm tired as a solution-oriented person. But let me stay on track here. So yeah, certain individuals, I curse their ass out. Because, see, number one, it's a choice. See, I used to answer the phone at the health store. And I've heard about issues that happen with ordering and shipping and just everything. And when this happened to Caucasian individuals, and I've been here 3 years at the health store, and I never had that problem with a single Caucasian. Never, not one time. That's how I know it's a choice. And then I also know it's a cultural thing as well, too. And generally speaking, black people have a stank-ass attitude, especially black women, a stank-ass attitude. And that's why they attract so much drama. But Caucasian people, hey, sir, I'm sorry about that. Keep the product, or I'm going to give you free shipping, what have you, and I'm going to send this out. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And they just keep ordering from you because they understand their energy is different. But African Americans, well, shit, you ought to give me 50% ownership of the health store because, shit, the post office lost my order. Them motherfuckers always want something. Always want something. I mean, man, I could sit up here for hours and just tell you about the funky-ass attitude about black people. And this is not a diversion for legitimate gripes because they have to be dealt with this as well. It's not just the customer. But there's so much that can come from all of this if people would take the time to look. Look at the insight. That goes for customers and also the employees of thehealthstore.com. Keeping it real. This one lady called in and said that the book says she's supposed to get something. So a customer service rep said that's a typo or a mistake, or that they put the wrong booklet in. They ran out of booklets, and so they grabbed a stack, and it had the wrong information, which is why it wasn't used. And the black female said, well, I want it anyway. The paper says it, so I want it. So the Armenian woman, customer service rep, gave the phone to me. Because, when I would come in the office and I would hear certain things I knew was an African American, I said, give me the phone. Because I always take advantage of opportunities to educate. And I said, yes, ma'am, what is your grievance? Well, the document said I was supposed to get something, and it didn't come with it. I said, well, ma'am, when I left the former business and came to the new business, I altered certain things because it was a waste. A lot of people didn't want these things here, and they were paying for it. So that people can benefit, certain things were removed, the auxiliaries, and it brought the price down very low, and it gave you the option of buying these things separately if you wanted them. just using intelligence. Well, I understand all that, but the paper said I was supposed to get it. I said, well, ma'am, I said, they made a mistake. They didn't mean to do that. It was an innocent mistake. So, it says it, so I want it. I said, ma'am, you're operating off of poverty consciousness, which is what the majority of African Americans do, and I understand. And I'm a man who has much because of my attitude, so I'm going to oblige you. I will send you the tea and whatever else it was. And I just got off the phone, because I really don't trip, I mean, I'm like Bruce Lee, the bamboo. I know how to be firm, I know how to be soft. And so I hit it with something, and I made it personal. I understand you operating from poverty consciousness. I don't have to know you. Your words say it all. Because after 15 seconds of speaking, a person's mind is on display. And the very next day, the Armenian rep lady said, Djehuty, the lady called in today and apologized and said she would pay for it because she felt guilty. When somebody tell you it's an innocent mistake, you got to take that into consideration. You can't be selfish and, well, so what? I'm going to exploit it. That's ugly. It's ugly. I remember a situation with my first wife before we were getting married and looking at wedding rings. And we were at the Crenshaw Baldwin Hills Plaza. And we were purchasing something. I forget what it was. I don't know if it was pillows or something. And the woman, the cashier, black woman, forgot to ring us up for something. And my ex-wife, she was 23, not really cultivated, young, 23. And I'm like, oh, wow. I'm looking at the receipt like, she didn't charge us, for these items here. And so my ex-wife was like, that's her fault. That's on her. We're going to get over it. We ain't saying nothing. Right then and there on the spot, I checked her. See, she wasn't used to being with the type of man, the type of black man that I am, that I was back then. She wasn't used to that. See, people are the way they are because of past experience or experiences in life and with other individuals, be it the parents, the sibling, lovers, whatever, whoever. They're like that. A big reason is because of past experience, doing certain things. It becomes a habit. It's just a way of life. I said, no, we're going to go back and pay for that. And she, like, why would we do that? She messed up, it ain't on us. We can keep the money and why we got to get us back? Because it's the proper, righteous fucking thing to do. You don't have to steal. Yeah, it's very frustrating when you like me. See, I'm always encounter certain situations whereby there's going to be frustration because I'm really advanced compared to a lot of people. And I know many of you all think that that's arrogant. No, to me, it's just self-confident, and I know it. And that's why I challenge motherfuckers day in and day out to do certain things. Like I had lunch with Sister Jennifer. And today I heard some things, and Otis and Danny and these people. I said, you know what, you're going to hear a lot of things about me. But none of the motherfuckers who say things about me have the heart to sit their monkey ass down next to me in the public and talk about anything that they have to say about me behind my motherfucking back. And that's real talk. And that's why I make videos and expose motherfuckers on videos, giving them the chance to sit their ass down and do an interview with me like I did Alexis K. Tyler ass. And the motherfucker would not show up because these motherfuckers don't have no integrity. And I do not like motherfuckers who don't have integrity. You can't be around me. That's ugly to me. I can't stand unrighteousness. Can't stand that shit. And no, I'm not perfect. because I was not always like this. But God damn it, I'm conscious and I make conscious choices. And I make the conscious choice to be righteous. Because I understand karma, man. I understand karma. I'm not trying to come back here and repeat certain shit, man, that I can learn now. I'm not trying to do that. We gonna go pay the lady. Because it's the right thing to do. And we got money, we good. We don't have to do this. Just because you can do a thing doesn't mean you have to do it. She didn't like that. But see, ain't no wussy chump type of cat. I'm alpha. I'm righteous. F that. I'm not selling out righteousness for nothing to nobody. So I go back to the counter. I said, ma'am, you didn't ring us up for whatever that item was. The ex-wife, she's behind me and just like, damn. And that wasn't the first time I experienced that in a relationship. And the female was like, oh my God, thank you so much. See, we don't think, man. And we're damaged ourselves, so we just do more damage in an unconscious state. We don't think about the person. Her register comes up $80 or $100 short. Then she loses her job. Off of a mistake, because mistakes do happen, man. They do. She's like, oh my God, thank you guys so much. I mean, because it was hefty. It was significant. It was $80, $90, $100 something. I mean, it was very significant in what she didn't charge us. We had the merchandise, but she didn't have the money for it because of an oversight. And I came back, ma'am, you didn't charge us for it. And the ex-wife, she didn't understand that. But see, that's why so much good happens to me and other people who do the things that I do. Living righteous, living with integrity. It all comes back. When you steal, you're making the statement that God is not sufficient or that the universe does not provide. And that's not true. See, that's in your mind. That's your perception that you make your reality when you act on that. We don't have to steal. There's plenty. We don't have to do that. We don't have to hurt people. That young lady could have been hurt. Then she becomes a statistic, an unemployed African American. Or African Americans can't count, or we steal, or what have you. So we don't think about those things. I do. That's why I'm always in some shit with black folks of the nigger variety. Because it's shit that needs to be checkmated. And you don't have a lot of people with balls, including males, who don't have who do not have testicular fortitude to checkmate unrighteous shit going on. And if we would do that, we wouldn't have to wait on white folks and other people pointing a finger at us, talking about us, what we don't do, what we need to do. If we took the initiative to check ourselves, we don't want to do that, though. See, I'm different in that respect. And I don't care if the cashier would have been Caucasian or Latina or whatever else. The fact of the matter is there was an oversight. We had merchandise that was not paid for. Therefore, we owe for that merchandise. It was the right thing to do. And when you live like that, people, abundance is coming your way. I got chills all over my body. If I take off my shirt, just chills. Because I'm so fucking wealthy today. And you think, oh, finance is money. No, that's linear. I'm so wealthy in all aspects today because of my thoughts, my choices, my actions. Chills all over me. Because I've done things that certain people didn't understand, didn't agree with. And to this day, those sapsuckers are still struggling and impoverished. I got a situation where a cat, 20 years in an apartment complex, same apartment, 20 years. And I went from an apartment to a condo to a house to a bigger house. How the fuck you gonna be with me for 20 years and watch my advancement in life, being around me, knowing what I'm doing, and not do it your goddamn self to change your own personal circumstances? How you not gonna do that? That's why you 86'd. I didn't 86 you. You did. Oh, you fought me today. You and your wife, y'all fought me. I'm the bad guy. Yeah, Tootie, he just fired everybody. He just fired people. And you just go out there, he's wicked, he's mean, he a mean businessman. He just fire people. He just mad at people. He just fire you. He just cut your salary. That's what niggas do. They just go out there. It's always one side. See, that's why I write so many articles and make videos. Because it's not just one side. Two sides, and if you want to get deeper, be technical, three sides. I just make sure that that second side, which is my side, coincides with that third side, which is the truth. This is your side, his side, and the truth. Well, I make sure that my side coincides with the truth. So it's two sides. Your goddamn lie and my truth. Because that's what I live on. You don't tell motherfuckers that you can't handle the job, you want less responsibility because for whatever reason you're weak or stressed out or what have you. And you saying I put too much on your ass and you don't want to handle it. So I said, okay, fine. I'm going to put you on phones. That's what you asked, or you want less work? And they, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Whoo, hallelujah, thank you. And then they get that paycheck for that new position, and what is it? I was making $18.75 an hour and $12.50 an hour. Well, you don't do orders anymore. You went down to retail or customer service or what have you. So you have a new position, and a new position comes with a new salary. Do you know? I'm talking about niggas right now. Do you know niggas are crazy as hell? Do you know, I never experienced this until dhealthstore.com and just, giving certain people a chance. Do you know niggas have the audacity to ask for less work and expect more in salary? Do you know niggas are like that? That's why the Virginia store in Virginia and Newport News shut down. Because Karen Cooper, black ass, was one of those niggas. I flew her ass out to California for training on my dollar, thousands of dollars. And see, certain people, they don't really understand. They watch the videos and they see me as a Hollywood celebrity and he's a cool cat, he's funny, he got knowledge, and motherfuckers want to be around me, and I understand that. But they don't understand that, they don't really understand that behind the screen, Djehuty. Business. I take care of my shit. It ain't all about just rolling out. Because, I will take you out. We will go to Real Foods Daily. I do shit like that. But you got motherfuckers who think that it's just like that. And Karen thought it was like that. So we did chill. We did roll. Oh, I feel so special being next to Djehuty. Oh my God, I feel so privileged. And go to Cafe Gratitude. We're eating good food, raw foods. And I understand it's your first day in town. I'm not tripping. But tomorrow, be at such and such at this time. All hell breaks loose. Lack of integrity. Didn't show up when she was supposed to. Showed up 2 hours late. All type of shit. And then when she had the training with my wife and Roxy, that's when shit really came out. Now see, people, if y'all don't like me telling this shit, then you ought to be correct. Because I would never open my mouth if people did not present the opportunity for certain things to come up. If you just be cool and just do you, then I have no reason to make a video. I have no reason to talk about these type of things. I'm a public person. So when you do shit and the public is involved, like, yo, what happened? What happened? Well, I'm obligated to tell people what the hell happened. So if you don't really like this type of scenario situation, then don't fucking create it. You know you fucking weak anyway. You know that. You sensitive as hell. But then you want to get in the ring with a Goliath such as myself. I'm fucking Taurus Scorpio. So when these motherfucking horns come out and that fucking Scorpio stinger come out, it's to kill your motherfucking ass. Because you unrighteous and you need it any goddamn way. If you ain't unrighteous, stay the fuck away from him or her who is righteous. Just stay your monkey ass away. But see, you don't because your ass wants something. And you don't get something for nothing. This woman is training. We find out this woman don't know how to operate a fucking calculator. She don't know how to work the computer and backtracking, erase the bar. You just, you color it and hit delete. This motherfucker is hitting buttons and going backwards to erase a bar. That should take forever. The fuck, man? Like, it started making sense. The woman ain't worked in 20 years. See, everything came out in the wash. Everything came out in the wash from getting to space. Oh, Karen, that's good. I'm glad you got some space in Newport News, Virginia. Do Karen's health store. No, I want to do Djehuty's #3. Let's make it Djehuty's. The motherfucker was hustling from day one. See, that's why shit happens like that. Because, see, people don't have the right intention. When you fuck with righteous people and your intentions are not right, your ass gonna get exposed. Period. And that's why I'm still on the scene and the motherfuckers are not. Period. Okay, fine. I mean, what other black man that you know, right, gonna front your ass $25,000? I mean, how many of us really got 25,000? I mean, a person who's not a fucking rapper or a jigaboo, a clown, because entertainment people got that type of money, even though they squander it. But I mean, really. Then a cat who's grassroots. I mean, who the fuck that's gonna front your ass 25K to set your ass up with a franchise because you don't have the money? So I'm like, cool, okay, you don't have it, but you want to do this, you want to expand, you want to do this health thing and help the people of Virginia. I love the people of Virginia. All right, cool. Let's create some employment for the people. Let's set up a health food store in the hood, in the community, so the people can have access, to healthy product. Let's do it then. Fuck it. I don't trip on money. I'm focused on the people. That's why I did it. See, the problem is, people don't hold in high esteem what they don't work for. See, D Health Store made it too easy for her. And when you make something easy for people, then they don't respect it. I mean, shit, fuck it, ain't mine. Shit, I lose no money. Fuck it. That's what selfish people do. So we fly her out to California, hotel, rent a car, everything to train her because she's the manager. Well, Tootie, I'll be the manager. All right, cool. Here's your salary. You be the manager. Now, she didn't really have a lot of skills. And like I said, a lot of shit made sense because when we had lunch, Djehuty, I ain't worked in 20 years. Tootie, I had money. That's how I brought you and Umar, Dr. Umar Johnson. That's how I brought y'all out to Virginia. I had money. But then I started putting things together. See, this mind is strong. Mars and Gemini, then Capricorn in the 3rd house. So I'm like, okay. Now you told me when I came down there in March of 2013, you told me that you was in a relationship for 20 years with this dude. And you happy because you free now. You out of that relationship. I start putting that shit together. Okay. You've been with a dude for 20 years. And you ain't worked in 20 years. I said, okay, I know what the fuck you were doing. I knew what was going on in that situation. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just, yeah, just talking, bam, 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 but I'm fucking calculating. I said, this motherfucker right here, she ain't worked. This motherfucker been taking care of her ass. Now that the relationship is over with, the money is out. It's the same shit with Alexis, man. I know here he go fucking with black women, but no, we got to talk about this fucking hook and horn type shit. It's causing problems. Fucking conniving. using your fucking pussy to survive. So I said, okay, damn. That dude was financing her ass. Now that he's gone, that's over with. She got to do some shit. That's why she got the fucking spot, right? I said, okay, cool. No big deal. Because, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting some out the deal, too. You know, I got more access to the people. I'm giving lectures in Virginia. It's not so much my reason to come to Virginia, but, you know, I mean, it's part of the chain now. So I'm not going to lie. And I wanted that. Cool. You know, shit, the people want you in Virginia. They want you in New York, Chicago. But shit, I can't run them. That's cool. We got somebody that can run a spot, run a D-Health store facility in all of these places where the people are and where the people want them. So we realize some shit just ain't right. You're not using the technology, writing shit manually and scanning shit, man. We don't operate like that. We use the technology. So we fly out here for the training. I mean, if you don't, because I'm like this, if you don't know, okay, I understand. Well, let's train your ass. We got the capabilities, we got the people, we got the resources, so we're going to train you. We would have appreciated if you would have told us in advance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can do this and that and everything, and Djehuty and I did this, and for you and Umar, and I'm like, Karen did some shit. She did some shit. So, and I take responsibility for that, you know, with Karen. I mean, because just like Alexis, I mean, these people were my friends, right? And these people never gave me any reasons, and everything checked out. You just never, it's like a relationship. You never know until you really get intimate with them. And I ain't talking about sexual fucking intimate people, but I'm talking about intimate, close to people. Then shit comes out. People can fake the funk way over there in New York, London, and fucking Chicago, Atlanta. It's easy. But when you live with a motherfucker, man, you know, and you a certain way, and people want to be a certain way, but they can't because they faking the funk, or they lose it. It never fails. So, and I knew she couldn't handle Andrea. Andrea, whew, that Virgo woman, Andrea will grill your ass. Andrea straight corporate. Roxy ass was corporate. These women straight corporate. And Karen is grassroots and didn't know the modern day technology, which is understandable because she hadn't worked in 20 years. But you would think that a person would at least attempt to learn some shit just on the strength, right? But depending on the dude, right? Unpredictable. That's really unpredictable. And like I always say, ladies, you know, a man is really not a financial plan. He's really not. I mean, it maybe short term, temporarily speaking, a man could be a financial plan. But you know, I would never tell a woman to go after a man as her financial plan. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, but that's what happened, right? So it got rough on her because you know she even like Alexis, you know, after you get in the groove of things, you be like, okay, yeah, they spiritual and in the help, but they do business and they be on you. You got deadlines, you got to turn shit in, and a lot of grassroots black people they not cool with that. They don't know those things. They don't want to learn those things. They don't want to know those things. They don't want to do those things. You know, like my man A said, people want to get paid to do what the fuck they want to do, and that's a problem. By that Friday, she checked out. She left back for Virginia that Friday. And these motherfuckers have no integrity. They all smile. Oh, everything was great. Yeah, I'm so excited to be on board and all this bullshit. So I get an email Friday night from Karen Cooper. I'm exposing you motherfuckers by name now, motherfucker, because I'm not on YouTube, so a motherfucker can't false flag me and false ass copyright. All that shit is over. This motherfucker is on dhealthstore.com and is going to stay here. If you don't like this shit, then don't give me a fucking reason to make videos like this, exposing this shit, because you motherfuckers know that's what I do. And I use plenty of fucking profanity for fucking shock value. And I used to do it to keep you motherfuckers at bay, but y'all like this shit. I still can't go to fucking Veggie Grill because y'all like this shit. Nigga, the motherfucker real, he funny, he this. But anyway. So, I get an email from her. Djehuty, thank you for bringing D-Health Store to Virginia. We're excited. Everybody's excited here. Okay, cool. That's Friday night. She left. There's a 3-hour time difference, so I don't know, 10 o'clock at night or something. So the next morning, it was a Saturday. I get another text from her. And it says, Djehuty, nobody here wants to be manager. We all want to be cashiers. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, see, this only came after we flew her out to California and she learned what her responsibilities were, or what the responsibilities were going to be, more in depth. You know, all the technology, because, you know, certain things that she didn't have, she couldn't find in Virginia. We only had in California. And man, we wrote down everything. And like, okay, all the stuff she's saying she can't get it, don't have in Virginia, it's hard to find. We're going to get the shit and we're going to take care of it. And we did it. Shit, that motherfucker was like, shit. Fuck you, nigga. I'm old school, true school grassroots. Nigga, we Africans, motherfucker. We don't think shit. Nigga, we move and we sit and look cute, shit, cashier, talk to people. Nigga, fuck management. That's for white folks. You know, y'all acting like fucking Negropeans in this bitch talking about management. I mean, that's what, you know, that's what she's saying, right? Nobody wants to be a manager. Everybody wants to be cashiers. I said, well, ain't that a bitch? You should have told me that before I flew your ass out here. You should have told me that 3 months ago. But people they be scheming, man. These motherfuckers, they see, they know you got a heart, but they think you stuck there. They don't, them motherfuckers don't know that, I'm sorry, y'all gotta do, they don't know that fucking gang, they don't know fucking Crip and that blood shit, that gangster shit. They don't know that. They just see spiritual and black people and the people, and they don't know that other side, that street side. I ain't just stuck there. I get gangster on your motherfucking ass. I'm from fucking South Central Los Angeles, Compton, and Watts. I'm from the fucking streets. I do good in life because life is a reflection of the streets. They just hide shit. Politicians, they just like fucking gangbangers. They just get away with the shit. Police just like gangbangers. They get the murder. They just get away with the shit. Motherfucking doctors, they just like gangbangers. They kill, they murder, they get away with it. They have a license. They're a licensed physician. It's the same shit. So I'm not impressed by your world. I'm not impressed with fucking Barack Obama. I'm not impressed by the presidency. I'm not impressed with the fucking Senate, the Congress, and police. I'm not impressed with none of that shit. You do what the fuck the little people do. The little people got more heart because they do that shit openly. So these females on the street, yeah, I suck dick because I'm motherfucking broke and I need a hit. I need to feed my babies. I sell motherfucking dope because I'm broke. I do this, I do that. They have heart. They real with their shit. But then you got these motherfuckers up in DC and Beverly Hills and state capitals doing everything these motherfuckers are doing. Motherfuckers in the porn, and motherfuckers' wife and husband swapping, motherfuckers snorting cocaine, doing the same thing street people do. But want to front like they are holier than thou and they're righteous. That's why I don't give a fuck for these people at the top. I don't. I really don't. Because I know them. That's how Vicky Morgan, that's how she got killed. Because Mr. Alfred P. Bloomingdale, and you women, y'all shop at Bloomingdale's. You ought to know the man, Alfred P. Bloomingdale. That motherfucker was into some shit. Ronald Reagan and his cabinet was into some shit, some freaky shit. They just put out a new book on Nancy Reagan. It's a book on sex, and they got Nancy Reagan in there talking about when Reagan hooked up with Nancy in Hollywood. They said Reagan was the luckiest man in Hollywood because he ended up with Nancy Reagan. And Nancy Reagan was known for giving the best blowjobs in Hollywood. There's a book out on that shit there. So these people was into some shit. Even as GOP or Republicans, they got that private life. The same shit they'll condemn the masses for, they do in private. So Alfred P. Bloomingdale, before he died, he gave his mistress, he met her at a little movie theater out here in Los Angeles, and took care of her, just like Donald Sterling and V. Stiviano. And he gave her a videotape. He said that if anybody try to cut your money off and mess with you, you let them know you got this tape. And when Reagan and his cabinet found out, they went to go retrieve that tape. They beat the shit out that girl, murdered her with the fucking bat, and blamed it on her roommate, as they always do. He ain't had no motive to kill Vicky Morgan, but Vicky Morgan was killed because she had a sex tape that would have brought down the conservative Ronald Reagan cabinet. Brought his ass down and his cabinet. Some freaky shit. Anyway, I digress, as I always do. So she says nobody wants to be manager. They all want to be cashiers. I said, okay. So starting on whatever the month was, so I said after this payroll here, I'll still pay you a manager's salary, but on this date here, the next payroll, then you're gonna be paid as a cashier, and you're starting from the bottom because you're gonna be doing cashier work. You know, I had to get a new manager. Do you know this motherfucker lost her mind? It was a Wednesday. Rashida was about to give me a massage, and I get a text message from her, and it's in the article. It's in the article. The article is at dhealthstore.com in the African American section. Why the Virginia store closed. I get a text. You broke your promise to me. There's no reason for this relationship to continue. When are you gonna be out? Now remember, this is coming after the text on Saturday and Friday that they're happy to be a part of D Health Store. They just don't want to be managers, and everybody wants to be cashiers, and they cool. So I'm like, cool. So I'll just get another manager. But then Wednesday, I get that text. Why do you think I got that text on a Wednesday? Because that was the last day of the payroll by which she was being paid as a manager. See, I'm gonna tell you something, people. All this shit with Alexis, my man Gump, Todd, everybody, even my D-Herd partners. This shit is all over money. That's why you gotta fucking work on this, man. You gotta work. Everything, man, that happens, the Veronica stuff, the Alexis, Karen Cooper, all of this stuff, man, has been over money. And it was only until last year, working with Brother Cochise, Damian McSwan, and Brother Saladin, the only time that money, and a lot of money, was involved to do Urban Kryptonite, and the shit was cool. And a lot of that got to do with 3 men working together. I mean, real men. Not no bitch-made niggas. Not these Piscean type motherfuckers. But I mean real fucking men. And that's why. And see, we have a lot of issues in the community because we don't really have men. We don't have real black men. A lot of black men are afraid to stand up and be men. They're afraid of these motherfucking females. They're afraid of the women. I'll probably catch hell for this video. Oh, he's sexist. He don't like women. No, it ain't that. I'm married to a black woman. I got daughters. I just don't go for no shit. And I don't like unrighteousness. And I don't like, lack of structure. And I don't like disorganization. And I don't like all that shit. And so I know my role and my responsibility as a man. I take charge of shit. If I wasn't in the house, my boys would run crazy. Because that's the nature of boys, man. I mean, we have, we are the beings, man, that have more testosterone flowing through us. So, we move, we do shit. So you got to have a man on the scene to deal with them little boys, to keep them in check. And the same thing with the little girls. So I understand the importance of the husband and the father. And I'm not trying to please anybody. So that's why my language is the way it is. I'm not trying to please you people. I get your emails. Oh, you'd have more people if you didn't use profanity. So I say, fuck you, make a video and use profanity. Because in all due honesty, people still really deep inside, I want to push certain people off. Because I don't want to be invited to your schools and your churches and lecture and shit like that. No, I don't. Because we talk too much. And talking ain't going to do nothing. Talking ain't going to do nothing. And generally, we are talk. People, we don't do shit. We don't build shit. As a matter of fact, like I just put on Twitter, we have converted the word build into talking. What's up, man? Hey, give me a call, man, so we can build, man. We need to build, man. Let's build. And they not talking about, get hammers and nail and build a fucking office space or, build a facility. Or they're not talking about physically build. They talking about chop it up. Hey, Djehuty, man, we need to get together, man, so we can build. And he talking about so we can get together and talk. Fuck, you ain't got time for talking. I talk on these videos. I ain't got time for talking. I'm building right now. I can't tell you motherfuckers what I'm building. There's too many sick people out there. Too many hating ass motherfuckers. I can't tell you what I'm building, but I'm building something right now. Physically. I'm doing some shit that black people, the masses of black people don't do anymore. We used to, but we don't do it anymore. We got us a little integration and life got better and start making more money and moved in with the white folks and start getting the jobs and all type of shit, man. And certain shit that was good for us, we just let it go. Just let it go. and ended up with nothing and refused to blame ourselves. We want to blame the government. We want to blame white folks. We want to blame everybody but us. White folks didn't tell your ass to integrate. You wanted integration. And I'm not saying integration is a bad thing. I'm just saying that it wasn't done the appropriate way. There was no plan. There was no preparation. You can't integrate a messed up minded people with white folks and into a system, into a structure that's already there. And that wasn't set up with them in mind. You just can't, you can't quickly push people into that. They're not prepared for that. And that's why Sidney Poitier told Dr. Martin Luther King, or Dr. Martin Luther King told Sidney Poitier, he realized at the last minute, we messed up, Sidney. I'm not Sidney Poitier. He told Harry Belafonte. Sidney was on the scene too, but he told Harry Belafonte. He said, Harry, we made a mistake. We have integrated into a burning house. He said, we got to become firefighters and put out the fire. Even though we didn't start it, we got to put out the fire. And another thing that troubled Dr. Martin Luther King was the morals of white youth on African American youth. See, a true leader sees all of that in advance. But see, we were already marching in that direction. So look at us now. You can't really get mad at black women twerking and shit, all on video, sucking dick, slurping up nuts and shit. You can't, shit. Come on now. Come on. I know my talk is harsh. I know it's harsh. But it's good for your ass. You need it. And you don't have a lot of people who have the integrity to tell it to your ass the way it needs to be told. You need to hear this shit. Why you think the youth listen to Jay-Z and Tupac and Eazy-E with all that profanity? You got some nerve to talk about me and my profanity, and you got every Snoop Dogg CD. You got DJ Quick. You listen to a Sweet Black Pussy. And you got the nerve to talk about me and my language. And you ain't never said nothing about Jay-Z or Tupac or Eazy-E and their language. You like Eddie Griffin. You like Dave Chappelle. You like Cat Williams. And you don't say nothing about their language. You don't say nothing about Paul Mooney. You don't say nothing about Richard Pryor, his language. But you want to talk to me. You figure because, oh, you're a spiritual counselor, why are you using profanity? I use profanity because I can fucking do it. And number one, I can fucking do it. Number two, your ass need it. Number three is for shock value. Number four is to keep certain motherfuckers at bay. So I have my reasons. And number five, I use it to educate people. You educate people? Yes, to educate people. I can break down every word. When I say shit, when I say damn, fuck, pussy, I can give you the etymology of all of those words. And that's why I don't trip on them. Because I know the etymology of them. And I am a fan of the great Lenny Bruce, the comedian Lenny Bruce, who broke that shit down. The suppression of words give them power. The N word, like my man Dick Gregory says, that's giving it too much power. The N word, the P word, the D word. Just say pussy, just say dick, just say nigger. So we can know what we're dealing with, so we can fix it. We got to be polite, We got to use euphemisms. I don't have time for that. So, old girl, the next day was going to begin her new pay period, and she acted a fool. I didn't say nothing. Just flew out there, the wife, our brother Damien McSwine, Rosian, Afshar. We just went out there and just packed up. And when people came to the store, like, what the hell's going on, man? Like, what? Oh, come on. And again, man, again. I'm so glad this stuff happens, and I am glad that I'm making the video and exposing this shit here. It needs to. Because everybody who say they down for the community is not. They're not. And you have a lot of selfish individuals out there. Selfish motherfuckers who want to be leaders, claiming leaders, what have you. And they don't mean the people no harm. That's why the motherfuckers come and go. But see, I'm still on the scene. Integrity. The shit people want that I have, I don't want that shit. It just comes. It just comes with the territory. Well, the shot, I don't want this shit. But it comes with the territory. Fuck fame and publicity, and I don't care about that shit. I'd rather be laid up watching a documentary or reading a book, hanging with my family, traveling. You know, some people ought to really think about doing the work to get a lot of the shit that they claim to want. Do the work. But I remember this brother came in, he was like, what? He said, man, like, he said, see, man, and see, the thing that's frustrating for me is, see, when you truly love the people, see, and I'm going to finish up on this whole negative review and customer type shit. See, the key thing is that people, black people, the majority of black people, see, they know that I have love for them. They know that. That's why I do what I do. And the majority of them know that. So the irate people who wish to destroy me, you can't do that because I have enough people who know me and who love me because they know I love them. They know that my work benefits them. Even my videos with all the vulgarities and the profanity and the gangsterism and everything that I say, they know where it's coming from. You can never hurt me. You don't have a lot of people who talk like me. This is needed. And you don't like it because you're on the tail end or you're on the opposite side and the shoe fits. That's why you don't like it. Because he's talking about me. He really talking about me and I know it. I don't like it. Don't feel good. That's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like Tommy Sotomayor. Because the shoe fits. If the shoe doesn't fit, if it doesn't apply to you, what the fuck you tripping for then? If you tripping, the shoe fits, or a goddamn chord has been struck in your monkey ass. That's why you tripping. And Karen was not going to come to the lecture that Saturday. But I called a cat who used to work for us who was one of Karen's persons, and I only called him because I felt sorry for him. I'm like, damn, we got people who are going to be unemployed now. You know, so I'm like, Karen, like, is it really that serious? Like, I can understand you being upset about your money, but what about the other people? And I saw that with Alexis. I saw that with Veronica. I'm like, you know, these motherfuckers are very selfish. Very, very, very selfish. Very selfish. And that's just a very ugly trait amongst African Americans in general, African American females in particular. Don't give a fuck about nobody but their ratchet black asses. And I dislike it. And I'm calling you out on it. What about all these other people here? I ain't getting what I want, fuck them. That's their mindset. That's their attitude. I ain't getting my, fuck them. I ain't getting my shit. She wasn't gonna even come. That was a Friday. We were packing that Friday. She wasn't even gonna come until I called. I think his name was Elliot. So I called this motherfucker Elliot, like, damn brother, I'm really sorry, man. You know, hey, I'll take care of you. I'll send you some snaps because he moved from Atlanta to Virginia. You know, I'm looking out for people. He calls Karen. I don't know what the hell he told him, but Karen and her sister, they walk in the motherfucker like John Wayne. You know, walk in all fucking yang. Can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Well, I heard you gonna give a lecture tomorrow and you gonna call me out. I said, yeah, I'm gonna explain to the people why we shutting the store down. Ain't that some shit? She was not gonna come until Elliot called her and told her that Djehuty is going to explain why the Virginia store is closing. The motherfucker only came out for that. She wasn't coming out if that wasn't the case. The motherfucker wanted to save face. And I explained it to the crowd. I had an obligation to. I just couldn't let the fucking store be closed and don't say nothing, just go away. Fuck that. I wrote an article. I spoke to the audience who didn't like it. And I'll be there just like with the Alexis thing. I'm at the Cincinnati airport. I'm like, Alexis, don't do this. You're going to hurt these people. Black people are weak ass people. They're hurting. They've been robbed and they've been wronged by their leaders. They're hurt. And you got to hurt people or weak people. Don't do this. It's not good. But them motherfuckers are so damaged and so fucking emotionally unskillful, they don't give a shit. I'm hurt, so I'm going to hurt other motherfuckers and I don't care. And that's why them motherfuckers cannot be leaders. And I said so. Your black ass cannot lead. And no, I'm not a fucking leader. Don't get it twisted. But I'm making a point. You motherfuckers cannot lead. Because you are emotional, unskillfully emotional, and you're selfish. And you use it as a fucking hustle. And that's why I'm not in New York today doing a goddamn debate. Fuck that. That's some selfish shit. That's ego fucking grandstanding. Fuck a debate. We need to be building, physically, materially building. That's what we need to be doing as a people, as a group, as a community. Building shit and stop claiming racism when other people build shit and then don't want us around. Because we don't really contribute to anything. We bring shit down. So if you want to end that, you build your own shit. You build your own shit, man. White folks, man, they don't want us coming to their colleges. They don't want us coming to their communities. And build your own fucking community. And make the shit nice like theirs. That's why you want to go to their shit anyway, because it's nice. You didn't tore your shit down. You have a fucking ride. You don't go out to Simi Valley. You don't go where white folks live. You burn down Compton. You burn down fucking South Bronx. You burn down Harlem. You tear your community up. And then get mad when other people don't want you in their community. And they have every fucking reason. Because they saw what you did to your community. You tore your shit down, so they want to protect their stuff. So they don't want you in their community. Period. And it makes sense. See, that nigga, man, see, Djehuty full of self-hate, man. See, Djehuty hate black. Nah, motherfucker. I just call a spade a fucking spade. I call a spade because I'm not afraid to get paid. I still make money. I still do my businesses. I still sell my video. I still do everything. Talking the way that I talk. I'm not afraid to call a spade a spade. I'm not afraid. It is what it is. So you motherfuckers can't leave. You're selfish. You're fucked up. You're damaged. You're hurt. And like I always say, hurt people, they hurt people. Hurt people they specialize in hurting other people. That's what they specialize in. Hurt people specialize in hurting other people. I'm hurt, so I want other people to be hurt. See, that's nigga shit. That's bitch shit and bitch made shit. That's Mike Tyson. I want you to step on your fucking children, step on their fucking balls so they can feel my pain. What type of shit is that? This is Mike Tyson. I want you to feel my pain. I'm in pain. I want you to feel my pain. That's bullshit. Because when you were experiencing pleasure, fucking those prostitutes, getting your dick sucked and eating caviar and just balling, back in the late 1980s, I never heard you give an interview talking about you want people to share your pleasure. I want you to share my pleasure. You know, I'm getting my dick sucked. I'm getting pussy. I'm getting sex. I make money. I'm eating good food. I want you to feel what I feel. I want you to feel my pleasure. Mike never said that shit. But when he lost it all, and when he was in pain, I want you to feel my pain. I hurt. I want you to feel it. I want to step on your children, step in their fucking nuts and hurt them so you can feel what I feel. Typical nigga shit. And I'm here to expose it. I'm here to call it out. So that's what happened in Virginia. See, we not right, you see. And I'm telling you, man, if you just go back over the years, it's been a lot of people trying to destroy me. It's been a lot of people. But people, let me tell you, do not waste your time worrying about me. I am protected by the universe. I am protected by angel spirit God. I am a protected person. You do not have to worry about me. I am protected. Don't worry about me. These people cannot hurt me. I refuse to let less intelligent people hurt me. I refuse to let less spiritually conscious people hurt me. It cannot happen. It will never, ever fucking happen. Never. Never. And these motherfuckers have tried. Now, my former friend, Forrest Patrick, his degenerate ass son, Gump Jr., Black Gump, Forrest Patrick Jr., this motherfucker tucked to the internet and said the FDA closed me down. Why? Because I had to fire his fat ass. I had to fire the motherfucking degenerate, man. You can't be answering a motherfucking phone sounding like you a part of fucking NWA, man. Coming to fucking work with rubber bands in your fucking hair and your fucking pants hanging off your ass. I gave you a fucking chance, and I told you I would buy you a whole new fucking wardrobe. I mean, what other person gonna buy people a whole fucking wardrobe? I got 40 people, and we ain't got no money, we're broke, we're this and that. Okay, well, fine, we're gonna get everybody a $500 gift card to buy a fucking wardrobe. You have a meeting and say, listen, you guys gotta dress more professionally. And they give you every fucking excuse why they can't. Well, we don't have no money and I have to get a new wardrobe. Here you go. You ain't got to buy shit. We giving it to you. And the motherfucker still had an issue. Let me tell you something about African Americans. I know some of y'all like, Djehuty, making us look bad, exposing us. Fuck you. It's the truth. And shit got to change. Even though my video is hardcore, I will win more daps with Asians, Caucasian folks, and the so-called bourgeoisie black folks, and a whole lot of other people for the truth that I'm speaking. You may not agree with how I'm saying it, but the truth is a truth. And that's what many can and will embrace. Man, when you expose us, man, keep this shit behind closed doors. Mother nigga, fuck you, I ain't keeping shit behind a closed door. All that shit do is just breathe. Breathe more. It's like sweeping it under the rug. Keep the room dark. Keep the room dark, the cockroaches will expand. That's what they do in the dark. They just do more fucking and they just expand. We gotta turn the light on. That's what we gotta do. But it's a lot of motherfuckers, man, who's supposed to be down, they not down. They're selfish. And Karen Cooper was a selfish motherfucker who was exposed, an unskillful Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio ascendant, so I know Scorpio. But I choose to operate from the skillful side. You can't gaffle me. Like my father taught me, he said, son, I want you to be like this. People may get to first base on you. They may get to second base. They may get to third base. But don't you ever let a motherfucker get to home base or home plate on your ass. Do you hear me? I said, yes, sir. And that's how I am. You can get to first base, second base, third base. But no motherfucker will ever make it to home plate or home base on my ass. Guaranteed. It will not happen. Ever. It will not. And that's what happened to old girl. So all of these upset people in Richmond, they were driving out like, damn, the store was closed. I'm like, Karen, at least have some heart and give notice. Motherfucker can't do that because she knows she was wrong. I said, Karen, what about the community? This motherfucker didn't care about the community. This motherfucker did not care about the community. This motherfucker was all she cared about was getting fucking paid. I'm sorry, but it makes you a hoe in my motherfucking book. I'm sorry. I just don't like this shit, man. I got a heavy motherfucking burden on my shoulders, so I got to speak like this. I got to speak like this. You know, you got Thomas Sotomayor, Tariq Nasheed, Minister Farrakhan. They say a lot of things that I'm saying. They just don't use all of the language. They just don't use all of the language. But I had to expose them. They're selfish and they're injured. They are injured. I got a lot of videos to make. I deal with a lot of females. It's in my chart. I have 3 planets in the 7th house, and the 7th house is the house of marriage, relationships, partnerships, the opposite sex. So I'm involved in a lot of controversy with females in general, black females in particular. That's in my chart. It's just in my chart, and I'm cool with it because I'm not here to hate, kill, murder, maim, rape, and no, that shit has been done by others. I'm here to heal, and I know when a person is injured. I know a person gets very defensive. When a person acts on their injured state, it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be pretty. I understand that. And I know my sisters are injured. I know that. But I'm not here to injure them. I'm not here to rape, murder, kill, maim, none of that negative stuff. I'm here to heal. And part of the healing deals with a lot of the things that I deal with. I know what's going on. They're injured. They've been harmed. And yes, black men played a role in it. But see, it's deeper than that because we all write our scripts. We write, see, on the other side, on the spiritual side, we write the script. We apply for it. Oh, I want to do that. I want that experience there because, I want that. So I'm going to apply for rape. I'm going to apply for homelessness. I'm going to apply for prostitution. I'm going to apply for false imprisonment. I'm going to apply for abused wife. I'm going to apply for whatever. You apply for it to get a lesson on the other side. But see, it don't make any sense on this side. What the fuck? Motherfucker, did you say I chose to be raped? Oh, he's a sexist. I mean, man, it's not easy being a spiritualist in the midst of mundane-minded motherfuckers. Because they don't have the higher eyes to see things that happen on a mundane level. So that's why I don't really like to be around the masses of the people. See, the masses of the people like to be around because it's like, damn, this cat got knowledge, man. If I got put up by the police, I would love a brother Djehuty to be in a car with me, man. If I had this problem, I would love for this brother to be on the scene. See, the good energy, the strength comes from the knowledge. It comes from the knowledge, but then it also comes from the knowledge applied. And that's what you feel in the aura. Look at this selfish motherfucker talking about people want to be around him and this motherfucking aura and this and that. Well, motherfucker, I'm the one who got the experience. I ain't sitting here making this shit up. Evidently, I don't want it. You ain't seen me on social media crying about YouTube. I'm not on YouTube. That was a fucking blessing. Like Sister Shamika said, she said, Djehuty, I remember you asked the universe to help you get off of YouTube. Brother, I remember you said you wanted to be off of YouTube away. Oh my God, brother, that's what happened. Exactly. Exactly. So I don't trip because see, I see my role. I know certain people false flagged and lied and all type of shit, but they were just playing that role. I can't trip on them. I put something out in the universe. Take me away from this shit here. So I can't trip on how it happened. Well, fuck, we gonna false flag you this and that. What do you care? You just want to be gone, right? Yeah, all right then. Don't care how the shit happened. Just be satisfied that the shit has happened. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm cool. And I was cool with it. I'm cool with it. I really am. Because I don't miss the bullshit. And you know, and you can see the lack, you can see the void. You know, I look at the numbers of certain people, and it's a great void there. But that's just how it is. So there's a void there, and now there's about to be this big gain at dhealthstore.com because that's the only place you can see my videos. And I want to say to people that you're not gonna have a lot of videos like this. I know for a fact that people want the videos that deal with positive content, spiritual content, metaphysical content. I know that, and that's why I'm back with the videos, but I had to make this video here because it was long overdue. And again, I want to help people. So all of these people who are upset and you think that, oh, I'll just negative review you, that it has no power over me. I got enough loyal customers, 40,000 loyal customers. I'm set. I'm not trying to be a millionaire or a billionaire, but I'm taking care of from just the people who have faith in me, faith in dhealthstore.com, never had a problem, love the products, understand the sales, understand everything. I'm cool with those 40K people. I'm cool with them. I don't need another new customer. But you know what, people? I get new customers every single day because it's word of mouth. It's word of mouth. Now, in all due honesty, you had certain people in 2011, 2012 when we first started, and I take responsibility for that. You know, it was really crazy. This is my new green cedar mist. You guys will see me in a lot of my videos spraying my new mist. We're doing a lot of work with the aura photography. Like I was telling Brother Eric, I said, I'm going to show you some stuff with these elixirs here that they do work because when you spray above your 7th chakra and put your hands on that biosensor, your aura will change. I know, I digress. But anyway, a lot of stuff was my fault, man. I mean, giving sales and making myself available and, you know, and with black people, it's easy for them to get spoiled. So we spoiled a lot of people. I helped to spoil a lot of people. And there were a lot of problems, and I didn't explain to people the process. It just takes time for making the products, and it just takes time. You know, it's a nature-based company, and I didn't explain that originally, and people didn't know where my shit at. You know, it's taking 1 week, 2 weeks, what have you, and they didn't know that extracts took 2 weeks to make. So when I was out, I mean, it really took 2 weeks to make an extract, and these people didn't care. Like, shit, it's been 2 weeks, and it ain't like we don't care about you. We forgot the shit is still cooking in the sun, you know. So those type of incidences were based upon ignorance, and I'm not mad at those people. I'm really not mad at those people. And that's what people do nowadays, and I'm cool with that, and I welcome that because you cannot hurt me. You can't. There was a woman, she's actually in China. This is some new shit here. She's from Hong Kong. Her name is Jeannie Lim. And she had an order made on May 18th. D Health Store shipped the shit on May 19th, the next day. I mean, our shit move fast. We don't go public with it, but you know, the shit, your order will ship within 24 hours. Now, after a sale, or during a sale, and a little bit after a sale, you know, things kind of slow down a bit because it's bedlam. It's crazy. 50% sales, 60% off sales is just really crazy. It's like the New York Stock Exchange. But anyway, this woman, Jeannie Lim, or Lum, she said, where's my order at? And I said, your order was shipped the next day on May 19th. So I went back in, and we give her the tracking number. We give her the tracking info, my girl Deanna. And the post office says it's en route. It's somewhere in China, and it's on its way to the destination. This motherfucker here, Jeannie, I believe her name is Jeannie. She says, how can we resolve this? I'm like, humanity's really fucked up. I mean, there are beautiful movies like The Secret and Awake, and I know people are waking up, but there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers on this planet. What do you mean, how do we resolve this? You ordered from me on May 18th. Your shit was shipped the next day. The post office got it. It's over there in China someplace. The fuck you want me to do? Get on a fucking airplane and go to China and see what the fuck is going on with the Chinese customs? Are you fucking serious? This shit is on its way to you. When you deal with other countries, they got customs. Customs will hold your shit. And everybody want to call D Health. We're already busy. Y'all already said we don't answer the phones. Your shit is on the way. I shipped your shit on the 18th. It's in your country. I don't know what your country is doing. But evidently they got it. They telling you it's on its way. What do you want me to do? See, that's that daddy. Djehuty is God. Djehuty is Jesus. Djehuti's daddy. I want some attention, daddy. Fuck you. You get no attention from me. Fuck it. I'm doing too much for you motherfuckers anyway. I said, ma'am, you have to call the Postal Service to deal with that. You know what this motherfucker said? Because Deanna sent me the whole fucking list, the bantering going back and forth, and I will put the shit in the article, because that's my new thing, is putting the shit in the article, showing you the other side. See, people never want to, they don't want to show you their part. They're bad, there's a horrible customer service. They don't want to show you what takes place. But I'm going to. That's why you shouldn't fuck with me. I'm more known than you motherfuckers anyway. And I'm more loved than you motherfuckers anyway. So you lose. You lose. So this person says, well, I know it's not your fault. It's not your fault because we're not a carrier service. It's not your fault. But some shit that, I don't know, that I guess we should take responsibility or it's unacceptable. And I said, what the fuck that got to do with D Health Store? If you know it's on the fucking Postal Service. I can't tell you guys how many issues are with the Postal Service and motherfuckers want to call us because people are fucking stupid. Well, y'all took my money, yes, and we shipped your fucking order. What's the problem? Well, I don't have it. Well, we're not a delivery service. We make products and we ship them. We have a contract. Your D Health Store, the customer, and the Postal Service. Why everything got to come back on us? Because we got the money. Our business is supposed to get the fucking money, and we're supposed to ship when we get the money. So you gave us the money and we shipped. Okay, it's out of our hands. It's on the third party now. It's on the shipping agency. But you want to call us because you can't get through to them motherfuckers. You figure, well, they on the scene for people, so I'll call them. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit. Be patient and wait for your shit to come. Or vent like you did. Maybe that's therapy for your ass. But just don't do it my way. So there's always a choice. Well, I'm going to write a negative review and I'm going to file a complaint with the FTC, Federal Trade Commission. She just happened to be a female too. I always point out shit in female because females are just emotional creatures by nature. But when they are fucked up and fucking unbalanced, they're some fucked up ass creatures because they're already emotional. And when you emotional, you don't think straight. It's just stupid shit. That goes for males and females. And all females, whether you black or Asian or Hispanic, what have you, when you motherfuckers are imbalanced, y'all some ugly, stinking, crazy motherfuckers. And it fucks the world up, man. Shit is unnecessary. Go work on your spirituality. And men, don't think your asses that you motherfuckers are off the hook because you motherfuckers are right behind. That's why we have a lot of bitch-made dudes on the scene. Emotional. Fucking emotional, man. Unskillfully emotional. There's too many unskillfully emotional people on the scene. But these damn females, man, ain't got time for it. Thank goodness. And my acknowledgement to all the women out there who are skillfully emotional, who use logic and who work on themselves. I love you. You are fucking beautiful. And if any motherfucker think it doesn't exist, fuck you, because there's always an exception to the rule. And there's plenty of beautiful ass women out there who are fucking spiritual, who do yoga and vegan and they're balanced and, and they could do shit that other females do, but they don't. They don't hem men up for child support and try to hurt people and shit like that because they work on themselves. And that's why they prosper. That's why they prosper and write books and have money or in loving relationships because they worked. They didn't let their gender be an excuse. Just like certain people don't let their race be an excuse, or their class, or whatever the persuasion may be. They don't use it as an excuse. And there are certain women in the world, and they don't use gender as an excuse. Well, you know, we're women and we're emotional. They don't use it as an excuse. They're spiritual. For a lot of shit that people do, there's no justification. Period. You cannot get off the fucking hook. Because God just did not make your ass as an emotional creature. You do have a brain, you do have a mind, and it's higher than your goddamn heart. It works together, but this is higher than that. This must regulate that. Period. So I don't care about that shit. Getting emotional. Okay, fine. So Deanna says to Hootie, expose her. Write the email, put up all the back and forth, and now the motherfucker is toe up. But see, I wouldn't have to go here if you motherfuckers didn't go there. See? There's a law of consequence. Cause and effect. Oh, you can't do that. You can't show my address, and you can't... What the fuck? I'm defending myself. I was like Alexis K. Tyler and all her trolls. Oh, Tootie, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't reveal private email. I'm fucking defending my fucking self. I'm not stupid. I'm in the Matrix. If you don't defend yourself in the Matrix, people will walk all over you. Y'all know how I go here in the Matrix. Kindness is seen as weakness. Niceness, softness is seen as weakness. And y'all know that. And all you fellas who, you know, who talk about the females giving the pussy to the bad guys, well, it's like that for a fucking reason. Nice guys fucking lose. Nice people lose. That's why all the bad dudes getting all the pussy, getting all the blow jobs and busting nuts on face and everything. All the shit you want to do because they're giving these motherfuckers what they want. These motherfuckers are crazy talking about they don't want a fucking thing, but their actions show that they do. And so the fucking bad guys fucking win. Because they hardcore and they don't take no shit. And they get respect. When you nice, motherfucker will walk all over your ass. So maybe you ought to think about not being so nice. Learn to be nice, mean and nice. There's a time to be mean, there's a time to be nice. So this motherfucker here started some shit. I said, fine. You got motherfucking articles coming out now. And they gonna read that shit. So you want to make it seem like, oh, it's a horrible company and a horrible customer service. No, motherfucker. The people will read that, wow, she made an order and they shipped the next day and it's on its way to her and she got mad at the health store. That shit happens all the fucking time, and it's time to expose it. It's time to expose that shit, people. It really is. It's time for people to know what's behind everything that goes on. It's time for people to know. And in some cases, it is thehealthstore.com. It's the employees. And I'm not trying to bash people because, you know, I have to be careful because, you know, a lot of people love me. And when you love somebody and, you know, and you're correcting someone or you speaking truth, these motherfuckers go crazy and they want to destroy your ass, especially the females that I deal with. They want to destroy your ass. That's why Veronica acted the way she did. That's why Alexis acted the way she did. When these motherfuckers, they got this love, like you the daddy to them, the Messiah daddy type of individual, and we love you and we trust you, and what? You correcting me and you calling me out? They fucking lose it. So I have to be very careful when I'm elucidating certain information. But yeah, you know, you do have certain employees, and here's the thing with them. And I take responsibility for all of this. You got 2,000 plus products. Number one, I'm not going to stop creating products. I'm just not. Well, Djehuty, you should think about not creating more products. I ain't that a bitch? It's easy for you to say that when your ass is not creative, right? You're going to tell a creative man to stop creating. And my creations is what pay your motherfucking ass. Ain't that some shit? Y'all don't know the stuff that I have to deal with. See, if I didn't fucking love and care about people, I wouldn't be making this video. I wouldn't be in business. I wouldn't be dealing with you. It's not an easy thing dealing with people that fucking, when you intelligent and spiritual and wise and all this shit, and you around a bunch of fucking degenerates, it's not easy. Yes, the fuck I said it, because that's what most people are. The people that I deal with in my cipher, that I'm dealing with these interactions, most of the motherfuckers are degenerates. They have not worked on themselves. Not all, but many. They're fucking degenerates. They could be around knowledge, books, videos, and the motherfuckers won't study, they won't read. They just sit their ass there, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm telling you, man, these people who behind technology have really fucked people up, man. They have really played a role in fucking people up. I'm not faulting them because, you know, people are fucked up on their own, right? But, you know, technology come along and they just do shit, man, that exacerbates a problem that already exists. And people are fucked up. They don't read, they don't study, they don't meditate, these motherfuckers, they don't pray, they don't do true prayer, I should say. Because motherfuckers don't know how to pray, in all due honesty. You know, they don't do sea salt soak, man. They don't, I mean, man, they invest in shit that don't serve them, man. It's, and I gotta be around this shit. That's why I like being here. That's why I like being by myself. I cannot be around people. I already know he's arrogant, and look at the arrogant motherfucker in this video here. And I'm telling you, man, this is my experience. It's my experience. And I don't like to be around people. I don't like to be around anybody that I know more than. It's not easy. Because people are always pulling on your motherfucking ass, right? They're stupid, they're dumb, and they do things to get problems. You can give them all the advice in the world. Sister, brother, I wouldn't do that. Refrain from doing that. This is what's going to happen. And they do it anyway. They just do it. They got to get the experience. They just got to, because they're not wise. You see, if you're wise, you don't have to necessarily do a thing to learn. You know, wisdom dictates that you don't always have to experience something. You should be able to look at somebody else and be like, oh shit, man, these 9 dudes did that. They fucked some hoochies, got them pregnant. All these motherfuckers on child support. So if I fuck a hoochie and get her pregnant, I'm gonna be on child support too. I mean, it's like, you shouldn't have to go fuck a hoochie and get her pregnant and end up in family court. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to, like, okay, I see what the fuck happened over there. I'm cool on that. I'm going over here. I'm going to get me a wife, a cool girl, be the daddy, the husband, you know, I'm going to do that whole marriage family thing. Because I see, if I go that route, I see what's going to happen. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. I mean, you know, I mean, it is what it is. And you know, I can hear people, you know, and I know my words, man, is a dagger. And I know this shit sounds harsh, and I know it sounds racist, and I know it sounds sexist, but it's truth, man. It's just really truth. And people know it. You know, people are not happy. Look here, man. One of the reasons why I'm off the scene, I mean, I have so many fucking people, man, just want to be in my cipher, and it's hell, man. I mean, I can't go to my own stores. You know, people see you and, oh my God, Djehuty, and people want to shake your hand, and every motherfucker want to ask you a question just because. Just because. It's horrible, man. There's no way to fucking live, man. People are fucking stupid. They don't think like me. If I see Denzel Washington talking to somebody, he's in a deep conversation, I'm not about to go over there and like, excuse me, Denzel. Or, I mean, I had situations where people don't even say, excuse me. Like, I'm talking to my girl who just came out here, who's on board D Health Store, and he don't say excuse me. This motherfucker, Djehuty, hey man, just, and I'm like, dude, I'm in a conversation. It's so much you gotta teach people. It's so much. And you know what, people, if I didn't talk the way I talked in this video, then a lot of things that I talked about probably would not have even come out. May not have even came out. That's the importance of balanced emotion. You know, that's the importance of it, you know, because, you know, things come out and they come out the right way. What needs to come out comes out, you see. Now, if it does harm, it's only because a chord has been struck. Now, if you righteous, you cool, and you understand what I'm saying, and you probably in the same predicament, you're like, you know what? Djehuty on some shit, man. He telling the truth, man. Because that's the type of shit I go through. And I'm not the only person going through this. I'm not. But I had to put it in the video. I needed you to hear, and I need you to see my expression. I needed you to see it. I needed you to hear it. I needed you to feel it. And for certain individuals out there who may have had that mindset, they're like, oh shit, let me switch up. I was mad at that motherfucker. I was about to do that, but you know what? He's right. I really ain't got no power. And I really want to patronize him. You know, I mean, check this out, man. I mean, I got people so figured out. And you got people who think that they can tell me that they're going to go to my former business like they getting back at me. Which I know is bullshit. Because I know my former business don't even sell vaginal tightening cream. I look at your fucking order. So when there's a problem with your order, post office, I mean, the post office be losing shit too, man. And this is not to make the post office look bad or take blame away, what have you. But I mean, a lot of shit, people just don't know. And a lot of people don't have integrity to tell what's going on. Just say that the post office said they delivered your shit and you didn't get it. Just say that, right? And you're reading my articles. You know, if you come with the right attitude, I'll say file a claim and I'll reship your shit. But when you come with a stank-ass attitude, I say fuck you, period. And that's when people get mad. Well, I'm going to go write a negative review. He said, fuck you, bam, bam, bam. Why? Because I came with a negative attitude. He told me if I file a claim, he reship it. But I don't like how he said it. I should have got more, what have you. Stupid shit. So I had to expose it in this video. But, you know, I mean, shit happens. I've had people who said that, you know, I live in a bad neighborhood, man, and shit gets stolen all the time, including the mail. I mean, just say that. You know, man, I'm in a poor community. Like this one dude told me, he's like, you know, I'm in a bad community, people steal, and I know somebody stole the shit, Djehuty. I said, don't worry about it, brother. I'm going to reship it. Just, I mean, because I understand. You know, everybody ain't got money to move to Beverly Hills and the Hamptons and Coconut Grove. You know, I understand. I said, don't worry about it, man. I'm going to ship it, but you're going to have to sign for it. You know, and that's how you stay in business, by helping people, you see. And you know what? The majority of people that may have had issues, they were really cool like that. I don't want the negative people to like dominate. That's why you don't see 40,000 negative reviews. That's why you don't see that. See, you may see 13 or 12, what have you. Real small number. I don't give a shit about that because, like I said, I got 40,000 loyal customers, and it grows every day. And like I tell my staff, you work, and we get 40,000, then you worry. But that day will never come. Why? Because people get their stuff and they're happy. They're saving money. They're getting qualitative products. And they got a business that they can trust. I got people saying, Djehuty, when you going to have this product? When you going to create that? I will only buy from you because I trust you. That's integrity, people. That's integrity. I will only buy from D Health Store. That's what keeps me in business. See, that's what protects the business, the integrity, serving people. And then you got people out there, they never answer their phone. They don't answer the phone. Well, I'll tell you why. It's not that we said, fuck it, don't answer the phone, or fuck these people. We weren't watching Laker games and playing fucking Xbox. We were on the phones. And I wrote an article on this called Pick Up the Damn Phone. This is under, and the article's under general articles, the general section. Pick up the damn phone. And I explain it. And that issue was African American, black people. I understand black people. Black people are moving, dancing type people, are visual people, are verbal people. I understand who and what we are, but it's difficult doing business. Look, we in the midst of white people, white America, white existence. So all the little African type stuff and how we are, that shit got to take a back seat until we use our fucking minds to recreate Africa in the midst of this bitch. And then we can do us. But until then, we have to do things predicated upon the standard of doing things. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. If you don't like how white folks are doing things, then step your black ass up and do a black thing or an African thing. Oh, can't do that because that's actions. See, that ain't talk. That ain't talk, that's actions. And Lord knows black folks don't like no action. No, hell no. We sit back and complain, man, the white folks this in America, this and that. Man, have you ever thought about just doing your own fucking thing, man, and just leaving these fucking people alone? Because, you know, I really understand why they are the way that they are. I really do. Have you ever thought about doing your own thing? Well, you know, man, they get my tax dollars. Well, they get white folks' tax dollars, and white folks still bill. They get Asians. The government take their tax dollars. The Asians still bill. Government take the Hispanics or the Latino community, take their tax dollars. They still bill. So they take tax dollars from black people. How come you ain't building? Ain't got shit to do with the government or taxes. You just a lazy motherfucker. You don't like the bill. Well, our ancestors worked for us, man. I shouldn't have to do shit. What? Your ancestors worked for you, so you shouldn't have to do anything. That's a stupid statement. Because whether you were enslaved or not, you're supposed to work. Because work is how you pay your rent to stay on the goddamn planet. And how can you be a man and say that? Because men are supposed to work. The fuck you mean you ain't gotta work because your ancestors worked? Ain't that a bitch? That's a cold game, man. It's a cold game, but I had to expose it. This video is long overdue, and y'all been missing the random talks. I put out some positive videos, and just like when I was on YouTube, positive, nobody watches the positive videos. No, I shouldn't say nobody, but the majority of people, they don't watch the positive videos. Only the serious people. But like random talk videos like this video, y'all ought to see the numbers. It's just like on YouTube, but it's on dhealthstore.com. You look at it and I'll be like, damn. All the self-help, personal development videos, sweet language, no profanity, don't have the numbers like compared to the videos like this and other videos, random talk, G-talk, don't have the numbers. Because people in general, African Americans in particular, they like negative shit. And that's why I bring up certain messages with quote unquote negative fucking language. Because them motherfuckers like it. And it ain't so much about me giving you what you like, it's to drop something on your ass. So you can think. Because I do make motherfuckers think. I do make people think. So I keep bringing videos like this because I got certain people out there that the only way they're going to take the message is if someone present it the way I present it. That's why I blew up on YouTube. I was dropping the same shit Polite and Valentine and Lennon Honor and many others were dropping, but I got hip-hop, gangster, and profane with it. And the shit went bloop. Because that's what the people want. All day long. All day long. I mean, you know, the numbers don't lie. Your actions don't lie. Don't lie. Y'all don't answer the phones. No, African Americans make that an impossibility. I used to answer the phones at the health store. It wasn't healthy for me. I mean, you pick up the phone. Thank you for calling dhealthstore.com. Djehuty speaking, how can I help you? Or you say, thank you for calling dhealthstore.com, how can I help you? You know what people's response is, first and foremost? If I use the name, this is Djehuty. Djehuty, is this Djehuty? And they just freak the fuck out. Or if I gave them a different name, they would say, is this Djehuty? When I said different name, one of my legal names, I've changed my name 3 times. Is this Djehuty? And when you hear that in the midst of all these complaints from black people, because black people, they want a human being. When you hear that shit, it's frustrating. What difference does it make if it's Djehuty? What the fuck did you call for? Right? Didn't you call to place an order? Well, place the fucking order and get off the phone. Can't do it. Is this Djehuty? Oh my God, brother, I love your video. But I don't want to hear that shit, man. Now I know that probably sounds harsh, right? I know y'all saying Djehuty is just a crazy radical dude. Now I know that probably sounds, but what I mean is, like, it means something to me to hear that your life has changed from my services, because that's what I'm here for. But in a business sense, I don't want to hear it then on a business call. And I know black people, we don't really know business, so we'll make a business call a social call. And it happened all the time. And you know, that was Corey, that was Todd, that was Forrest. We did that shit by talking to people. And when I got rid of all of them, I created a problem because, hey, where are these people who talk to people? They were gone. And you had people, especially females, who were just handling business. They just, hey, man, I take your order. And they were getting into it to people, with people, because people were saying that you not like Corey, you not like Todd, you not like Gun, you not like Djehuty, you not telling me what I want to hear, you not telling me about the products. I mean, come on, people. There's 2,000 fucking products, man. Hell, even Corey, Todd, Gump, and everybody else, nobody knew what I knew. Nobody knew what I knew. I'm the only person that knows all 2,000 something products. That makes me a fucking commodity. So, I mean, come on, have a heart, man. You know, even like the people now, they're not going to know everything that I know. They're not. I mean, you ought to have common sense to fucking know that. Or can you tell me what barberry is good for? Get the fuck out of here, man. How's she going to know what barberry is good for? Well, she worked there. I could bring your monkey ass on board and you can work here. You wouldn't know. You don't fucking study. So you can't expect them to know what yarrow flowers is good for and what monatomic gold is good for. And what brassica flower is good for. What does chlorella do? What are some natural sources of protein? What is canary seed good for? What's a good source of natural vitamin A? What's a good source of natural vitamin E? You can't, nobody's going to know all of that. They're going to have to look it up. I have people who say, they'll go to the website and they'll read to a customer. The customer says, I don't want to hear that. That's on the website. I want to hear what you got to say. See, that's that self-entitlement shit you get from black people. I mean, my people have actually told me, Djehuty, she got mad because I read her the product description. I told the woman she can go online and read it, and she said she didn't want to read it. She wanted me to tell her. So Djehuty, I didn't know, so I went online and I brought up the product and I started reading it. And the woman was like, well, you're reading from the website. I want to hear what you have to say about it. You don't use the product? I mean, these people will call. I mean, it's some fucked up people out there, and darkness is always attracted to light. And that's why the shit happens. People say, Djehuty, why do you attract so much of this shit here? I'm a fucking light. What do you expect? What do you think? What do you think? It's always going to be like that. I mean, wouldn't common sense tell you that if you don't like D Health Store, to just fucking go someplace else? Right? So I told my staff that if people got a problem with D Health Store, take your ass to D Herb, go to Dr. Sabi, go to Dr. Scholl's, go to Vitacol. I told my staff, give them at least 5 places, cut and paste and give it to them and tell them to go there. Do you know these motherfuckers had a nerve to get mad? Like, what type of business is this? Because normally you wouldn't do that. But see, people think that we have competition. I don't have no competition. There's no competition at dhealthstore.com. There's no competition to Djehuty Matra, and I know that. That's why I can talk the way that I'm talking right now. I have no competition. The fuck? That motherfucker told me to go to Dr. Sabi. That motherfucker told me to go to Tim Morrow. That motherfucker told me to go to Dr. Shaw. What the fuck? And it fucks people up because, like, what the fuck? You don't do no shit like that. But see, you take away their power. Well, I go to Sabi. I go take your motherfucking ass on, motherfucker, because you look better going than coming any fucking way. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. You look better going than coming. Get the fuck out of here. I don't miss your motherfucking ass. Fuck you. And take your money and stick it up your ass. Because I don't need it. I don't kiss ass here. I'm real with this shit. I am here to help people, and I'm not kissing motherfucking ass. Fuck you. I don't bow down to sick people. I don't bow down to imbalanced people. You motherfuckers are not in business. And African Americans will always try to tell you how to run your business, and them motherfuckers don't have a business. Ain't that something? Consumers are going to tell a business person how to operate a business. Ain't that some shit? I'd be like, well, what the fuck? Like, why don't you come on board? Well, you know, man, I'm in this state here, and, I don't really do it. Just shut the fuck up then. Just shut the fuck up. Because if you can't be a part of the solution, you're part of the fucking problem. So shut the fuck up. Man, you might want to consider this. I talk to so many people. Well, what you might want to do, I'm like, listen, I could bring you on board. You couldn't do it. And I quiz them on the phone. I said, ma'am, tell me, what is a red raspberry? Tell me what raspberry ketones is good for. Tell me the difference between red raspberry leaf, red raspberry seed oil, and raspberry ketones. I shut their asses up. They don't know. So, okay, so now think about the customer service reps. They don't know it either. They don't know it either. Excuse me. All the butters, all the oils. Ma'am, explain to me what Ilipe butter properties are. Explain to me the properties of Kapusu butter. Djehuty, I never even heard of them until I came to your website. Explain to me about Campania butter. I never heard of until I came here. It's an exotic company, exotic products. Over 2,000 products. Who's going to be able to break down the metaphysics of the candles and the colors of the candles and the properties, the metaphysical attributes and properties of all the crystals? The aura sprays, the natal charts, the numerology charts, all of the other products. It's easy for you to yap and run your motherfucking mouth. You don't know what I know. See, when I was in the store and people would come in, and we had like we had herbs, we had open herbs in jars on the shelves, and I should go into that store and I would break down the properties of every herb in front of the staff and the customers, and it was mind-boggling. And I didn't know I was making my life more difficult because people are like, oh shit, a walking encyclopedia. Or sir, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you that question. That's why I couldn't answer the phone anymore. Hey, Djehuty, let me ask you a question. Okay, you oblige people. All right, go ahead, brother. And then you answer him. Guess what? They got another question. Hey, Djehuty, let me ask you another question, man. It's like, fuck, man, goddamn. Okay, go ahead, brother. Bam. Man, that was deep. Djehuty, I know you busy. I watch your videos. I know you don't like this. But let me ask you one more, just one more question. This motherfucker. And so you answer the question. Djehuty, I know I just said that was the last one, but I gotta ask you one more. and you got fucking calls coming. That's why you can't answer the phones. And when you, like nowadays, hey, go to orders@dhealthstore.com and, you know, send an email. They get mad. Black people, they get mad. Because them motherfuckers want to talk, 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 talk. Them motherfuckers love to talk. Hours. Make them feel good. I'm not built like the majority of black people. I'm different. I'm different. I'm black, but I believe in building and moving and doing things. I'm black, but I'm not like most of black people here in America. I'm not like them. I'm not like them. I'm not. I see too much that we need, but we don't have. And fuck a Indiegogo and GoFundMe, fuck all that. I'm not using that shit. I'm using my proceeds to build what needs to be built. Because we need shit. And so I'm building. I'm taking my money and I'm building. Natural Djehuty's in jail right now. And the community cannot and will not raise $5,000 for him. The debate took place today with Polite and Dr. Ali Muhammad today. I guarantee you $5,000 was not raised for brother Natural Djehuty. I can't be a part of this shit, man. We're little children. I'm sorry, I'll say it. We are little fucking children, man. I'm here in Glendale, man. I mean, you can just, I'm going to use the statutory term, drive. I mean, you can drive down Central Pacific Brand. These motherfucking white people, and I know that probably sounded bad. Oh, these motherfucking white people, that's how I talk, goddamn. I say about black, so I'm going to say shit about white, goddamn it. Got to take this shit together. But these motherfucking white folks here in Glendale, California, they build. They build, I mean, all type of new structures going up, hotels, all type of shit. Motherfucking white folks in Glendale are building. I'm just driving down the street and you just look at this shit. These motherfuckers build. Go to South Central, go to Inglewood, we don't build. We tear shit down. We tear shit down. And that's why my work involves building people. The good brother Mr. Farrakhan said many years ago, he said, if you build buildings without building up human beings, those human beings will tear down those buildings or what you build. And I thought about that because I used to fantasize about building skyscrapers and nice hotels. I used to just fucking imagine my ass off, man, just straight fantasizing about black metro areas with nice shit. The shit you would see in white folks' community and downtown metro areas. Nice ass hotels and nice restaurants. I used to just fantasize about that shit in the black community. And I was naive. And Farrakhan pulled, I was going to say Farrakhan. Farrakhan pulled my coattail and made me realize that I was really wasting my time with those fantasies. I mean, I benefited because I was able to apply to the things that I could build, but I was wasting time in thinking that it could be done on a general scale. I was wasting my time there because in the present state of mind, African Americans would have torn down the buildings. That was for them. That's how much they are injured and hurt, damaged. They'll destroy some shit that is made for them. It's crazy. You know I've pissed off a lot of people, but I mean, shit, y'all asked for this shit, so you got it. And I put out the spiritual videos, and the email said to it, we want the hardcore shit. You know, don't hold back. You're holding back in your videos, and y'all missed this shit here. So I'm just letting loose on your ass. Y'all asked for it, so you got it. And for the people who don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to patronize. You're in America, man. You don't have to patronize me. You don't have to watch the video. You're free. But I know people. Like I was telling the good brother Tommy Sotomayor, I said, isn't it a trip how the people who don't like you are always in your face? They always come around. Like, if they don't like you, wouldn't you think, like, if it was you, right? Wouldn't you just leave a person? Wouldn't you just stay away from them? And to people who got sense, who think, it's like, yeah, I just wouldn't go around. I just wouldn't patronize. But you got certain people, they don't like you, but they jock you. Damn. That sounds like love-hate. It's crazy. And Tommy Sotomayor is my brother, and he can relate to everything I'm saying. He can relate to everything I'm saying because he deals with the same thing. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, people. Y'all don't answer the phones because you motherfuckers ask 50 million fucking questions because you motherfuckers are too lazy to go read and study for yourself. Go fucking read, man. We got product descriptions, man. I got fucking articles. You know how many emails we got to deal with because motherfuckers are too lazy, they won't read, and the article's already made? Or there's a video. Just lazy, man. Just outright lazy. And I know there are going to be some people, especially certain type of black females who will watch this video, and boy, they're going to start the campaign again. But see, you motherfuckers, see, now the videos are here to stay. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do now, and they're staying up. So there's a certain type of black female who don't like these type of videos. Don't like me and don't like these type of videos. Because it exposes her. And so she'll run and say, Djehuty don't like all black women. And see, most of my customers are black women. They're black females. But they are black females who understand. Some of them say, well, Djehuty, you know, you're a little harsh. 2 black women told me in Virginia, they said, we thought you was married to a white woman for a minute. Until we met your wife. But, you know, once you get to know me and you check out all the videos and the articles, you kind of get an idea of who I am and what I'm here to do. Like those ladies. We understand you now. You're coming with tough love. You know, you're coming with tough love, you know, because, you know, we thought you was one of those Larry Elder type black men married to a white woman and you just hard on black women. But we understand. You have a beautiful wife, you know, you're married to a black woman, you got black daughters, and we understand. Damn, you had to see my wife to understand. That's just how it is, you know. But I'm not here to please people anyway. I'm just not here to please people. There's enough intelligent people. I focus on intelligent people. You know, I think it's a stupid person who would read a negative review and not make a purchase. I think that's a stupid, dumb person. I really do. Because smart people know that one person's bad experience is not necessarily everybody's experience. So, you know, people are quick to share a negative review, but a positive review, people don't make the time for that. And see, if people wasn't pissed off, they wouldn't even do the negative review. So it takes external factors to make people get up and do things. And they're quicker to do the negative than the positive. But see, like I tell people, I don't need your positive review. I've been in business for 15 fucking years, man. Been the same way that I am, and I'll never change. I'm a Taurus. Rigid, fixed, I will never change. Never. I will never change. I will always blast a motherfucker, and I will always come with the truth. I'm not your average businessman. Another reason why I make videos like this, I want you to know I'm not the average CEO. I'm not the average businessman. Well, what type of businessman would make videos like that using gutter language, profanity, and talking about his own people and just talking about females and Caucasians? What? No CEO in his right mind would do that. Well, I'm not the average fucking CEO. Fuck business. I'm here for my spiritual work. And I am secure in that work. You know what? I mean, I'm just going to say that there are just too many people on this planet who love my black ass, period. They love me, and I'm sad. There are more people who like me and love me than who hate me or dislike me. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I have too many actions. You know, like I told this one person, I said, you know what? I said, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but you are an insignificant consumer. Oh, it pissed her off. You shouldn't talk to a customer like that. Well, I'm not talking to you as a customer. I'm talking to you as a stank attitude fucking Negro female. I'm talking to you as that. And it was one particular female I was talking to. I couldn't get a fucking word in. This motherfucker cut me off every chance she got. I said, this yang energy motherfucker. I'm trying to explain something to her, and I was calm and cool. This little motherfucker from New York, which is rare because New York is like, but it's New York is the only state or ranks only behind California as far as sales. So New York, I love New York. That's my state here. But this particular female happened to be from New York, and I was trying to explain some things to her, and this motherfucker. So y'all know how that shit went. And I said, you know what, I said, I'm gonna refund your money. You just get the fuck away. I gave her some places to go to, and this motherfucker was like, I ain't going no place. I ain't going no place. F that. I'm gonna do this. I'm like, just fucking go. I'm telling you, I don't want your ass. And it's that whole dynamic. It's like, you have that situation where you have certain individuals who like to be with people who don't want their ass. It's the weirdest thing. You have a lot of people in relationships, and they're with a person because, that person don't want that. That person said, look, I don't need your motherfucking ass. You know what? You get the fuck up out of here. And you would think a person like, you don't talk to me like that. I'm getting my shit and I'm leaving. It don't work like that. Males and females, them motherfuckers stay. It's the craziest dynamic. It's so crazy, people. It's so crazy. But that's how it is. She didn't want to go. I will be purchasing again, but you mad and you want to destroy me. Go away. Don't have anything to do with me. But see, you can't get a detox no place else for $47. Half price. That's our half price cost for the full body detox. You can't get that no place else. See, nobody else is giving it to you like that. Motherfucker brought up Dr. Sabi. Wait, you gonna spend $500? I know you ain't got $500. So you gonna spend $500 for something that's less than $50. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. But see, people get mad because they can't push buttons. Don't go to Sabi. Don't go to Europe. I'll take care of you. No, get the fuck on, go there. See, that's my power. And see, a lot of people, especially black women, they got that self-entitlement, that queen kiss ass. I'm a queen. You better kiss my ass. I'm the black woman, the goddess. Kiss my ass. See, and then they deal with this tourist cat from California who be like, fuck you. Fuck you. You ain't no goddamn queen to me. I'll call your ass a fucking queen when I see you acting like a fucking queen. That's why I don't call black men kings, because them motherfuckers don't act like kings. I'll call you a king when you act like one. You have never heard me call the black man God or the black woman goddess, because the motherfuckers don't act like it. I'll call you God and goddess when I see you acting like it. So I'll call you what the fuck I see you acting like, niggas. Period. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious though, So, I'd be in there, what's that? Everlast boxing gear, the gloves. I be having on the Everlast, from time to time, doing my thing with certain people, because it's in me to be like that. It's in me to entertain at certain times. I go there. I start off a certain way, but then certain people, they just mad. If it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. I get a lot of people. I mean, whoever they talk to, they're upset. They can call the government, public school system. There's a lot of pissed off people. There's a lot of people ain't getting no sex. A lot of women ain't getting no dick, no good dick. Dudes ain't getting no good, coochie. People ain't making money. People just they're angry. People are mad at the world. And I understand that. Hey, but don't bring that shit my way. Because shit, you know me. I'll blast your ass. I don't give a fuck, man. See, and that's what keeps me free. And there's a lot of people, they don't like that. He needs to be hurt. We need to boycott him. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know people. You motherfucker tried to boycott TSA. Don't nobody fly. Get the fuck out of here. You too dependent. Don't nobody buy gas for one day. Get the fuck out of here. You too dependent. Get out of here with that. You're too dependent. So get out of here with your little threats. I got an article on BBB threats. I'm a contact the Better Business Bureau. What the fuck you think they're gonna do? You dumb fuck. The BBB, the Better Business Bureau, that's a non-profit fucking organization. That's not the government. The fuck they gonna do? And these dumb motherfuckers don't even know I attempted to sign up with the BBB. The Better Business Bureau told me that, oh no, you can't be a member because, you got shit on your website that you can't make a scientific claim for. This moldavite elixir and aura spray. They wanted me to remove all of that. Fuck you. I'm not removing that to be a part of some goddamn BBB. That shit was only for the goddamn customer. So fuck you and fuck them. I'm not removing it. It wasn't that I was afraid to join. That motherfucker told me there's no scientific data to back up moldavite and the crystals and all the stuff I was describing in the product descriptions. Ain't that a bitch? I said, well, actually, to the contrary, there are. Well, it hasn't been validated by science or government. I said, they won't do the shit. I said, these people over here did it. They're private people. They use technology, and bam, we got result. We got scientific result. Well, it has to be done by government or government agency or what have you. The motherfuckers won't do it. So you want us to have scientific data, scientific evidence, but the motherfuckers who are responsible for doing it, coming up with it, they won't do it. You can't win. So I'm like, cool, I don't need you motherfuckers. That was just for the people. You see? And if they don't understand it, fuck them. Let them go someplace where there's BBB. And rob your motherfucking ass with poor quality products. Excipients. Binders, fillers, additives. Go there. So anyway, I just wanted to make this, man, and to really address on the negative reviews, the upset customers. And it's just more than meets the eye, you know. And you're just dealing with a lot of people. 95% of this is African Americans. These are very needy people, attention needy people, man. I got certain people, I mean, these motherfuckers will hold on to my cell phone number and call 4, 5, 6 months down the line like they got it like that. And here's the kicker. The motherfuckers will do it on a Saturday and a Sunday. They never think like, wait a minute, he's human. He got a family. They don't care. These are some selfish motherfuckers. And then they got the nerve to get mad at me when I blast their ass or call their ass out on that shit. Like, brother, you ought to know I'm a family man and it's the weekend. And, you know, you pull that coattail, they get mad. Well, man, you ain't giving me no attention, man. I'm the customer. Man, fuck them. I'm going to write a negative review on your ass, man. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. They're not getting their way. So they're, oh man, I'm going to hurt you. You hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you. You can't hurt me. See, you got hurt because you're weak. You don't stand on truth. See, if you stood on truth, you'd be like, oh, fuck, that's, you know what? I mean, just like I'm on this nigga nutsacks, there got to be a whole bunch of other people too. And so everybody's after him like, oh, fuck, I didn't even think. That's why he did make videos, man. Everybody's after him. People like to be around. They on him. I said this shit too because I'm hoping to piss a lot of you motherfuckers. Did Djehuty just say that motherfucker on his nutsack? Yes, motherfucker, I said it. Stay the fuck back. Just stay back. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry you a father. You got children. I'm so sorry. They not like that. Like, what? Man, you hurt me, man. I hurt to hear that, man. And I know you're a father, you know, but fuck, I didn't have a father, nigga. I want you to be my motherfucking father, nigga. Shit, you know, I didn't get no attention, nigga, so I'm calling you. I'm calling you, nigga. I know it's Saturday, nigga, but nigga, fuck you and your family, nigga. Adopt my motherfucking ass, nigga. Let me be a part of your family, nigga. Give me some attention, man. I need 50% off, man. I mean, that's how people are. You motherfuckers may either be upset or laughing at this shit, but that's just how it is. It's an attention thing. And you got a lot of black females out there. See, there you go, talking about black women. Well, motherfucker, you shouldn't act and be a certain way. You shouldn't act to be a certain way. I mean, these motherfuckers just nose the fuck up and you just supposed to kiss their ass. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. I have a motherfucking heart. I use discretion. I done heard all type of stuff. Well, I'm requesting a bottle of O's oil and 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide and such. No, she said, I'm demanding. You ain't in no fucking position to demand. I will refund your fucking money, send that shit back to your ass. Get out of here. That's a small price to pay. And boy, they be on poverty conscious. Y'all got my money. Y'all took my money. Yeah, we shipped your product. So call like the postal service. They want to, they want to come to us. Y'all got my money. It ain't like, y'all just send money. We didn't do nothing. Your shit is sent. The post office said they delivered that shit on Saturday, March 17 at 2:42 p.m. The shit be precise. Well, I didn't get it. Oh, shit. There you go. But it's our fault. But see, with black people, they got to point the finger at somebody. It be the craziest shit, man. It be the craziest stuff. And I'm the type of person like this. I'd be like, oh, snap. Damn. Okay. Somebody stole your shit or something happened. So you know what? File a claim and send me proof of it and I get it reshipped. I mean, that's how, it's cut and dry. It's that simple. I mean, come on. I own the business. I got all the product. It's not hurting me. It's not hurting me. It'll hurt you more than it hurts me. So I'm like, oh, wow. Damn. Post office said they delivered. Well, I didn't get it. Okay, I'm going to take your word for it. Even though the post office got facts, they be scanning shit. You're my customer and everything. I know you're poor and struggling. Maybe, right? Chances are you're poor and struggling. So, yeah, I'm going to take care of you and everything. Go file a claim because that helps us when you file a claim. So we can get on these motherfuckers here, right? And submit it to me and I'll reship it. That's how I am. But for a lot of people, you can't even get there because they just call with a stank attitude and what type of business is this and yada yada. They don't even know, like, the background. They don't even know what happened. They call because they can. And I know that's my fault. That's my fault. Being too accessible. And when you like that with black people, that's why black people say, I don't like going online. I want to talk to somebody. But, most of them just can't make an order. Some can. We got a lot of great customers who just call. And some people even talk to me like, damn, Djehuty, oh, brother, man, and but I'm gonna respect the time and let's take this order. Djehuty, give me some full body detoxes, give me some emerald greens, and they cool. But you got other people, they'll call and they may want 50 things, but Djehuty, oh shit, oh babe, it's Djehuty, I got Djehuty on the phone. Oh shit, nigga. Hey, look, hey, Dad. Remember that video you did back in 20? That shit, man, it fucked my mind. Like, man, Djehuty, oh. Brother, I don't have time for this shit. I really don't. I mean, it's just wow. And I know y'all probably saying that's an ungrateful mother. No, I'm not. I mean, it's really beautiful type stuff. And for those of you who know me, you know I'd make the time to talk to me. Y'all catch me at the store and everything. Y'all know I shake your hand, I talk to you, what have you. But I gotta be like this because I gotta hit home. Because, a lot of people, they're just not knowing. They just not knowing. I'm a busy man. When you see me, I'm moving and grooving. I'm on a cell phone. I'm dropping stuff off, man. I'm doing stuff that a lot of CEOs don't do. And a lot of people don't understand that. So they're like, hey, Djehuty, right? I got employees there, right? That can help people. They'll see me and they're like, hey, Djehuty, hey, can I ask you about like this product here? Like and it's just that attention thing, man. And I don't like it. I'm like, damn, my boy's right there. He works in the store. I don't work here. He does. Talk to him. But they want that attention, man. I don't have time for that shit. I just really don't. And you know what? I know some of y'all saying, well, damn, Djehuty, we understand you, but you could have said the shit a little bit differently. No, I couldn't have. I chose not to. Because this is how the fuck I feel, and I need you to feel how I'm feeling so that you can understand. I need you to understand. Don't think in terms of just yourself and myself. Just how you are, I got a whole bunch of other people just like that. Just like that. And this is not a strategy to get people up off me. I mean, I do want people to get up off me, but I don't want you to think that, okay, Djehuty made this video, he trying to piss people off so they can leave him alone. But fuck that nigga, we ain't gonna leave him alone. We gonna still fuck with him because that's our nigga. No, this is not a strategy for that. I mean, this is really an open, heartfelt, honest fucking delivery here, man. That's what it really, it's just me being me. Just conveying in a certain way. Because I'm dealing with certain people. And I don't really give a shit, man. I'm not trying to win daps. I'm not trying, well, Djehuty, talking like that. They're not going to invite you. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to go to that place anyway. I'm not trying to be on that show, what have you. I speak like this because it keeps me free. I'm not like a lot of motherfuckers. Oh, I got people there like, oh, I couldn't be alone. Oh, I can't be by myself. Oh, that's horrible. I gotta be with somebody. I'm not like that. Leave me the fuck alone. I like being by myself. I love it. You know, man, people ought to boycott that motherfucker, man. Nobody should hang around that mother. Well, fuck you and your wishful thinking. It's not going to happen. People are not like that. He's arrogant. He's just stuck on himself. He's conceited. He's just, oh, God, I fucking love him. The balls he have. My bitch ass man over there on the fucking couch. Fucking Raph should fucking be like Djehuty. Fucker, that son of a bitch. See, that's what it really is. You gotta look out for that thin line between love and hate. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. Motherfucker, man, be talking about people and shit, man, like he all that and shit. Like motherfucker wanna ride his motherfucking nutsacks and shit like that, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck him. Shit, man. It ain't even like that, you know? I mean, shit, a motherfucker just, you know, motherfucker love the motherfucker, man. You know, the motherfucker make a motherfucker feel good, shit, man. You know, motherfucker make me feel good. I be down on a lot of shit like that, man. So I watch the motherfucker, I feel good, shit, you know. So I like the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know, it just, you know, motherfucker, man, you know, it's like he don't want a motherfucker to just curl up under his motherfucking nuts and go to sleep and shit. Nigga trying to be comfortable and shit, man, you know? That's how people are. But I got love for people, man, you know. I mean, that's why I do what I do, you know. And the majority of the customers, they know it. The majority of black women, they know it. The majority of just customers around the globe, they know it. They know it. People know that this is how I am. And a lot of people are intrigued, you know, because many people have seen those lectures in the past, just straight spiritual, man, just like a different person. You would think I'm a Gemini instead of a Taurus. And so they know that potential, like that he can go deep. It's just beautiful. People come to Lightwork Academy here to lectures, and there's a different type of Djehuty. Then they see this person here, they're like, oh, wow, he's a character. Wow, he can go this way, that way. He's like that old Tim Conway movie. They went this way, that way, that way. Wow, I didn't know he was like that. But that's how it is, though. You know, that's just, you know, how it is. But you know, there's reasons for everything. You know, there's reasons for everything. And like I said, you know, D-Health store employees, they play a role, you know, getting overwhelmed, not learning. Like if I was them, I'd be like, F that shit. I'd be trying to learn. Sky's the limit for this business here. You know, there are reasons, man, on both sides. On both sides. But when you start dealing with these customers and the threats to negative reviews, these are 95% African Americans, African American females. And when individuals go there, I do ban them. They'll have to order under somebody else's name. So I do ban them, and I do put them on the article list. You know, and I make people famous. I'm like Tupac. You know, fucking around with me, I'll make you famous. And that's just where I am right now. You know, I serve the universe. You know, and all energy is cyclical, and what goes out comes back. So when you send out energy to harm, I just send it right back to you, because I'm more known than you. See, I'm doing more things of a significant fashion than you are at present. So I'm going to win. You see, a lot of people don't like hearing that. You know, and the truth of the matter is a lot of these people are just insignificant human beings at present. They ain't doing shit. They're just a fucking consumer, and they think they give them some power. But if they wanted some real motherfucking power, they would get up and do the work, because that's what would give them the power, the work. But they think they got power because they're a fucking consumer. I got power. I'm a consumer. Then they meet a motherfucker like me. I'll say, take that dollar, stick it up your fucking ass, and get the fuck away from me. Oh my God. I ain't got no power. Because your fucking type of power was a fucking illusion from jump. It was an illusion. And I let people know that. And it just fucked people, especially like female, black female, it fucked them up. That motherfucker get off the phone, my ass, shit. Pussy may be wet. They go play with them. So, oh shit, nigga put me in my motherfucking place. I needed that shit. Need a foot in my ass. Cause I know I'm fucked up. I'm just fucking around. But seriously though, you know, on a deeper level, it's like, damn, he told me about myself. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something, people. 90% of these cases, the people come right back. They do. Djehuty, I was out of pocket. I was just upset, what have you. They come back. They can't go no place else. See, I know that too. I mean, who care about you to the point where they're going to make all these products for you and give you sales and you know, the people in England, you know, automatic 40% off your order to help y'all because y'all complaining about customs and the duties on your orders. That ain't my fault. I don't work for England. You a slave to England, so they taxing your ass to get products. That ain't my fault. But I said, okay, I hear your grievance and everything, you know, so I'm going to let y'all pay United States dollar prices for the products. You think people appreciate that shit, man? I do got people, I know. I do got people who do appreciate it, but then you got certain people who just don't. And man, there's certain customers, man, when I see their names, man, when Deanna or Hope or whoever send me an email and I see their name, I'll be like, God damn. Some people, I just don't even want to see that. I'd be like, fuck it. You know what? Get them motherfuckers a product and they motherfucking money back and tell them don't patronize us no more. I mean, because I really like peace. I really do. Djehuty, you're willing to lose a customer just to, you know, because you don't want to deal with them? Exactly, yes. Yes, I'm willing to lose customers to keep the motherfuckers away from me because I can do without their stank-ass attitude and their negative energy, yes. Yes. You heard it right here on this video. Yes. This is some real shit. I'm expressing how I truly think and how I truly feel. You can hold me. All you got to do is point to the video. He said this, he said that. Yes, I did. I stand by my motherfucking words. I'm not here to kiss nobody's ass. I've been on the scene too goddamn long. And I've seen the results of my actions, of my works. I've seen it. And I said a whole bunch of shit. It has never stopped me. So why should it stop me now? Why should it stop me now? It won't. It can't, and it won't. Because it's bigger than business. It's bigger than money. It's bigger than profits. It is. It's about helping people. And you got a lot of people who are fucked up. So therefore, the work is not easy. It's not a piece of cake. It's not peaches and cream. But it is worthwhile. And again, I understand people. I understood Karen Cooper's situation. I understood Alexis K. Tyler's situation. I understood Veronica Laxman, Karen Beadle's situation. I understood Amon Dolphin situation. I understood a Corey Hall situation. I understood. I understood my girl Danielle Harris situation. I understood. I understood it. So I don't trip. I don't trip. I know what's going on in people's lives. I know people are hurt. People got let go. People got fired. Few people walked off the job. I understand. I can't get mad at you. I can't get mad at you. I cannot get mad at an employee when I am an employer. Employers and employees do not see the same thing. They don't see the same thing. But it's only when you're on this side and you're looking at the money, you see what you're paying out and what you're not getting, then you start seeing what I see and start understanding why I made certain moves that piss people off and make them run to social media. And they'll get on YouTube and they'll get on Facebook and they'll get on Twitter and talk crazy shit and only make themselves look bad. Because when you're emotional, you're not thinking. See, I'm always thinking. I stay the fuck away from unskillful emotion. Fuck that. I don't let emotions do me in. I'm emotional by nature. But I'm not linear. I'm not one-dimensional. Boom, 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 boom. Mental, goddammit. Because that's what runs the world. The mind. I'm mental. So, oh shit, damn, I done hit 3 hours, man. I better end this video. So, anyway, there you guys have it. So, you know, people, don't even waste your time. It's not going to make a dent. It's not. It's not. The only thing it's going to do is increase the customers because nobody's doing what I'm doing. Nobody's giving you the qualitative products, the sale prices, the discounts, the senior citizen membership, the student membership. Nobody's giving you the 70% off sales. Nobody's giving you the free shipping. You know, nobody's giving, people from England 40% off the order, 10% if you're from Canada. No, nobody's doing these things. Free shipping for New York residents, free shipping for California residents. Nobody's doing this shit here. Nobody's doing this shit. So when you do a lot, there's always going to be some shit when you're doing a lot. You ought to know that. Shit ain't going to be honky-dory. The fucking phones ring. Now, smart people's like, man, I know y'all busy. And I don't give a fuck what these people say. I'm ordering for y'all. If y'all can't answer the phone, that means you motherfuckers are calling. Y'all got something that the people want. You got a lot of people out there who understand that shit there. Look, man. Hey, if y'all phone situation like that, then that means everybody's jocking y'all. Exactly. Y'all must got some good shit. And we do. It's like that. That's how it is. If you ain't doing nothing, then ain't nobody saying nothing about your ass. If people ain't talking about you, then you're irrelevant. Period. Period. So it's a waste of time, people. You can do more constructive things if you have a problem. First of all, you might want to try, checking your attitude and coming positive. You'd be surprised at what you will get from D Health Store and from myself. I mean, we're generous fucking people, man. We're generous people. So that's the first thing you ought to try. And then if you don't want to try that, then, you might really just want to go find another company. I know it's going to be hard to find another company that offers what we do. We got some copycat, companies out there, but they're going to rob your ass. They're going to charge you an arm and a leg, But, you might want to go try and find another company, or you might want to go meditate and just transmute that negative energy into positive energy. Rather than just acting on your emotion, man. Because what does it do? What does it really do? And you got to think about it. If dhealthstore.com was removed from the scene, what company would step up and replace us? And where could you go? Well, fuck you. Where could the people go? And I got to say that because like Karen Cooper, people don't give a fuck about other people, it's about them. So fuck you. Think about the masses of the people. Where would they go? Who would look out for them? But see, selfish motherfuckers don't even care. Man, fuck other people, nigga. Fuck that shit. If I can't purchase from fucking D Health Store and get shit, fuck these motherfuckers. If I can't get shit, nobody else can get shit. That's how people think. So. Anyway, man, let me get the hell up on out of here, man. I done gave y'all this G talk or random talk or whatever it's going to be. So, just marinate on this here and just know that there's always more than meets the eye when you hearing about some shit or reading some shit.